You won fair and
I
square?
won fair and square. I was on that spinny jump one.
Yeah.
And I just everybody got knocked off, but I jumped a little bit earlier, so I got bumped by the spinning thing. And so I was just hovering over the ground as everyone
He was on top of it, and then everyone was falling just below him, and he was the last one to fall.
Unlike our good friend Adam DeMarco, who won a game of Fall Guys we were in a round and there was myself, Tim, and Adam DeMarco all in the same last round. And I think there was 2 other people that weren't us.
Yeah.
And what was it? We said, whoever has the tail will defend.
Protect them.
So that one of us gets the win. And DeMarco was, and this was DeMarco's idea. He was like, yeah, let's do this. And we all agreed. And so Tim started with the tail, lost it. DeMarco recovered the tail. There was a big brawl in the middle.
No, that was another one. You started with it, I think.
No.
We were protecting you because I lost it in another one that I then got it back.
I accidentally grabbed it off of DeMarco in a big bundle.
Oh, so it was
there
an
was a big
accidental
bundle.
tail grab.
Everyone was like fumbling, and I was trying to grab it off the person who was grabbing him. I was trying to grab them, and I grabbed the tail. And I went, oh, and I said, I've got the tail. And everyone was like, it's fine, it's fine. I'm running. We have a minute left. I just ran and ran and ran. 5 seconds left. I'm running forward. I see Adam DeMarco moving towards me, intercepting another dude. And I'm like, sick. Okay, I got this. And I feel safe and clear. On the literal last second, Adam DeMarco swerves and grabs my tail so that he robbed me of the victory. I never saw the crowd.
Cold
it was
taste
such
of defeat.
a bloody Brutus move.
Oh, it was
We love that.
pretty funny.
It was brutal.
Lidless salad dressing.
No.
Is that
Instead of dip, as well as dip?
as well as the dip?
So Len, I
chaotic.
couldn't see your
Did
food.
they just run out of lid?
It was a horrifying image.
Pouring dip into nowhere.
Just onto your lap.
Yeah, I just poured that onto my lap, guys.
It's important that we discuss the fact that the person who packaged your food didn't put lids on anything. But I also want to know.
Well, there was a
Did
lid
any
on
of
my
it spill?
salad.
But did
No.
any of it spill?
No spillage.
Seems like you didn't need a lid.
I don't think you needed a lid.
They're saving
That's
plastic.
incredible. Yeah, they're saving
They
the world.
It's
tucked-
anecdotal at best, though. It's anecdotal at best.
They tucked the salad dressing in the middle of the salad, surrounded by lettuce, and then they tucked the dip in right beside my quesadillas.
Okay, so those things
protected
had
by
lids on
quesadillas.
them.
Oh, and
Yeah.
then they.
Oh,
And then
then
I
they
that's
wish
not
I
so
could be
bad.
protected by
That's so
quesadillas.
crazy.
That sounds
I
like a
wish
really
I
nice
could.
life.
I'd eat.
No, it sounds like they
so that I
used the
would no longer
scaffolding of both salad and quesadilla to shore up the walls that were the dip.
You know what I think about sometimes?
I can't wait to hear.
I'm so excited.
I was thinking about Em talking about how she'd love to be protected by quesadillas. And that's basically what caterpillars are. Because they wake up and they're on their equivalent of a quesadilla. They just love leaves. And they're like, fuck yeah, I guess I'll just eat this.
Yeah, and then they wrap themselves into a burrito.
Yeah, and they're like,
Yeah.
yum, 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 yum. And then they'll twist it or they'll make foam. A lot of caterpillars have different things. But basically their life is oh, a leaf? My favorite. And then they eat it all. And then they just I'm going to go to sleep. And
Become an entirely different being.
yeah, caterpillars.
Quesadillas will change your life, man.
Dude, metamorphosis is
Once
it's
I finish
wild.
this, once I finish this, I'm gonna be someone completely different.
Because look at a human baby compared to a human adult. There is a fairly varied difference. But then look at a tadpole and a frog. Can you imagine if human babies were as different to human adults as tadpoles were to frogs? That shit would be fucking wild.
I think it'd be fun if babies were just tiny kangaroos. And at some point between 6 and
baby
8,
kangaroos are gross.
I know, it's great. And they just go into a little cocoon for about 4 months, and they come out and they're a little person with chest hair and
Sean,
everything.
what you're talking about is the gestation period.
Mhm.
That's that does happen in the womb.
Yeah,
the only
but I
person
want
here
them
who's
to
born
lick
baby
all over
kangaroos.
themselves until they get a little ball of goop.
I wish we had eggs,
No,
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah,
that.
Hell yeah,
external
dude.
egg.
I don't
Double
want
egg.
to lay an egg. I don't want
Dude,
to lay an egg.
it would be
No
so
thanks.
much better than childbirth because it's just one difficult poop.
Thank you.
And then
No,
that's
you
it.
would, no.
That's it.
You'd have to lay an egg every month, and only some months a baby would come out.
Oh, true.
Yes.
That does suck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
months,
no,
yeah.
you're right. That
Yeah.
is pretty
Yeah.
shitty.
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
to lay
God.
my egg every month, dude.
No, thank you.
What would the like social norms be about what to do with your unfertilized egg?
I had
No.
the exact same thought, Sean.
No.
I was like, would people eat those?
How taboo is it
Yes,
to
they would.
throw people
It is
eggs
gross.
at other people? Like egging someone's house? You'd have to ask, oh, they egged my house. And it's like, chicken eggs, or did they do you dirty? They're like, they did me dirty. Them
Do
and
you
all their
think-
friends saved
I
up
hate
some
this.
eggs.
Do you think
hate this so
there's
much.
races in D&D that lay eggs? Like lizard
Yeah.
folk,
Yes.
do you think they lay eggs?
Yeah.
It's
Oh, without a doubt.
it's canonical in not canonical, but it's like within out there literature that some
It's,
lay
it's
eggs.
out there, man.
It's out there.
It's out
dudes.
there. It's out there.
What about Wanties? Do they have little snake eggs?
Dwarves
and dwarves.
canonically lay eggs. Yeah.
Dwarves.
little rock geodes.
Yeah.
And rock guys and a little
Oh.
bearded dwarf pops out.
I
Do
feel like
all
there's a
races lay
question here
eggs?
about Petch. Like
I was
new
gonna say I
Petch
could
that
get convinced that Petch lay eggs,
Oh yeah.
but they're
Yeah.
geodes.
We've
like
been
our
over
stones.
this. They just spring from the earth.
Right.
I
A bunch
know.
of gravel
Fully
just forms
formed.
together and it's a
Yeah.
Petch. Should we roll that intro?
That's actually how I was born.
Ba-da-da-doom, ba-da-da-doom, yeah, yeah, yeah. When you're stuck in quarantine and there's nothing on TV, come on down, come and see Blackwater D&D.
All right, we're back. Em, do you want to do the announcements?
Yes, I do. Okay, some very quick announcements for y'all. This episode is pre-recorded this evening. Sometimes life happens and we need to pre-record. But rest assured, we will be back to our regular type of streaming next week. Sponsors, we have some wonderful sponsors that we work with. Silverwing Armory. If you enter the code Blackwater at checkout, you get 10% off in their store. Please go over and check them out on Instagram. They have an awesome partnership right now with Grimbeard Leather for some really amazing like wrapped notebooks for your lore keeper. So please go check them out. Also, a big thank you to our dice goddess, Keisha from Fairy Dragon Dice. She made us some beautiful custom sets of dice. She has some new D6s with like little dragon feet pips on them that are super amazing and cute. So go over to her Instagram for links to her store and go check those out. Our artist is the wonderful Tiana, miss._Marston on Instagram. So go over and check her out and show her some love. She works really hard for us. And she's the best, and we love her to bits. Also, we have some amazing news from Legendcraft. They are one of our sponsors, so if you like anything they do, you can head on over to their website and enter the code Blackwater at checkout for 5% off. Also, they have a Kickstarter kind of in the works at the moment. So head on over to, it's the Vanguard RPG privacy screen. You can go take that look on Facebook and we'll throw the link up on our Instagram. It is over there. Go check it out. It's like a brand new type of DM screen. It has got steel in the middle. It's magnetic. It's beautiful. And it's so awesome. We've been able to see some sneak peeks of it, and we're going to be releasing it all over our Instagram and hyping them up. So if you want the up-to-date information on it, please go check them out on Facebook. And also, Tim and I, received some fantastic things in the mail from Legendcraft. I received a zebra wood dice tube, one of their rolling rods with Nepenthe Lightkeeper etched on the side. So I'm very excited. These are tipped with brass, and they are like they're like soft and velvety in the center, and they fit like a set. Mine fits like a set and a half of polyhedral dice. Tim, what do you get?
I have the mahogany.
Oh,
and it's
very
even
nice.
inlaid with Blackwater and the Blackwater B, also tipped with brass. Oh, it fits my Blackwater dice perfectly, and it's lined with like felt on the inside. It's
So,
wonderful.
I do want to say,
So
of course,
nice.
these are designed for dice, but you could also pass like secret messages. Like
Absolutely.
that feels like a very official message. Like if someone came in and gave me that little
Was
roller,
like,
it's like
please
from
take
the
this
king.
message. Yes.
Yeah.
If you're okay with it getting a little felty, you can sneak a little bit of vodka in there and go to like
Mhm.
festivals when festivals are a
Absolutely.
thing now. But no, this is just my dice set
It's
that
my
I
dice.
take
I'm
to
gonna-
music festivals. What are you talking about? Why
Yeah,
would
you
they be
take your
alcohol on
dice to the
this?
music festival. They
And
say don't come in, not because we've broken any rules, but we don't want you here.
But then you
Brought your
put dice in it so you can
Place.
rattle it and be like, see, there is dice in this.
So we
No
are
vodka.
actually very, very excited too, because one of these beautiful rolling rods may be coming your way sometime soon. We are going to be having a giveaway. Ben and Reg from Legendcraft graciously included an extra dice tube for us. So I've got it here. It is a Purple Heart dice tube engraved with the Blackwater logo on it, and this will be going for a giveaway. So we're going to be announcing this probably within the next week or two. So come over to our Instagram to come check that out. It's also inlaid with the Legendcraft logo on the other side. It's so nice. I
And
can't
you
believe-
enter the giveaway if you're in the cast.
No,
Oh.
no, you can't.
Oh,
Okay.
Adam
You
and I
guys have
already
stuff
asked.
coming your way
Yeah.
anyway. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
More
we
stuff.
tried. Matt and I tried.
You tried so hard.
Yeah,
A couple other announcements-y things. Sorry, we got a lot of announcements. If you are someone who subscribes to us, thank you so much. We are so fortunate to have folks who want to support our show. And there is a new way to support our show through what used to be Twitch Prime, but is now called Prime Gaming. So if you support any show really with a subscription, you get like access to 5 free online games. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that comes with it. So we're really grateful to anyone who chooses to re-up their Prime subscription. Or Prime Gaming subscription with us every month. Means a lot to us and helps us support the show. We also have now got a new moderating system in our chat. We use Nightbot now. So there are a bunch of commands under there. Our mods will be able to show you them for any kind of like frequently asked questions and stuff like that. So it's a really nice place for newcomers to come in and get a little bit of information within and as well as joining the community. On Monday, we have Chatwater with Sean as our special guest. So if you have any questions about letters, you can throw them up in the chat with the hashtag Chatwater, and I will pick them up and make sure they get into the show notes. And our last announcement for the evening, oh my gosh, clipping. We love clips. Thank you so much for all of you who have been clipping our show. Please continue to do
All those
so.
clips.
They often make it onto our Instagram. So if you're someone who likes to clip, please clip to your heart's content, and maybe we will be able to feature your clips over there. So
We love the clip. We love the snip. Just don't dip. Fuck, I hate that.
at least
Have we
dips
discussed-
without a lid? Yeah.
What
Have
a
we
nightmare.
discussed the power of Sean's humor being exclusively powered by the sun, and thus him being trapped inside during quarantine has
I've been
like it's
fucking-
basically like what's his shop's hair getting chopped off.
Samson. Yeah.
Samson, yeah, you've been Samsoned, but you're just not allowed outside.
If I don't leave the house, I become unfunny, but I still believe I'm funny right up until I say it.
Well, it's great because that's all I got for announcements. And now over to you, Tim.
So, for those of you just joining us tonight, last week saw Blackwater learn from Magrin the history of Seer, the dwarven goddess of the hearth. They continued to explore the ancient city in search of the mountain's breath, a fabled hammer needed for Magrin to begin working on at the Anvil Eternal. Their search led them through the smelting chamber where they managed to avoid 2 iron golems, but not a vat of molten copper as they made their way into a mysterious chamber beyond, lined with a number of lifelike statues in various agonizing poses, as well as a large relief depicting Task. They managed to open the relief, revealing a hidden staircase that led down to the Hall of Creation. As they tumbled down the trapped stairs, they found themselves in a massive gold-pillared chamber. Large piles of gold coins covered the floor, as well as a river of molten gold that cut down the middle of the chamber. As they gained their bearings, an ominous clap echoed through the chamber as a gargantuan 5-headed decaying dragon rose out of the gold coins as the coins swirled about its form, clinging to its body. You see before you this massive creature as it all the heads kind of open at once. You can feel the ground kind of shake beneath you, and you can hear the tinkling of coins. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, gosh.
Oh boy.
Right off the top. I will say, oh, that's not good.
Oh, no. Do I get? Oh, hold on. Oh no. Oh, it's okay. I don't have.
You would also realize as this is beginning, the floor is difficult terrain.
Okay.
And the dragon is about 40 feet from you.
Okay.
The river is probably about 30 feet to your right. Kind of if you're facing, it's kind of to your right. And it spans about 10 feet to the other side.
Oh boy.
Big
Whew. Okay. Classic Neppy initiative. Classic.
a classic bit.
Classic.
No classic.
I will say, didn't really have my battle kit, of spells for today. So we'll see what happens.
I think we're all prepping explorers packs, basically.
Yeah,
brother. Callie's always here to kill.
Okay, well,
at least that makes one of us.
You take
Okay.
Tiamat, and the rest of us will take whatever else there is in this room.
You guys.
I'll just go dungeon delving in the corner.
25 to 20.
Me too.
Natural 20.
Plus your AC, or plus your dex is, what's it all
23.
at? 23? Kokanee is 22. Koki.
Oh.
20 to 15.
18.
Ooh.
I think
You're
it's Finn
definitely
in first
dexier
then,
than
yeah.
I am. 100%.
I got +3.
Yeah, I got that plus uno.
Though your initiative bonus is higher than mine.
That's right, it is.
Yeah, so you'd go first.
Got +5. Haha.
Oh.
Because I got that brain.
Big
Yeah,
flex.
it's based on initiative bonus, not dexterity.
Fuck yeah,
Just
boy.
usually dexterity and initiative bonus are the same.
Watch out for my brain.
And Callie and Epi.
Got a 6.
3.
Oh boy.
Double
Oh. Uh-oh.
And Epi.
Did it? Uh-oh.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yana, you are up first.
Okay. Ooh, okay. 2 questions. How close is it?
It's about 40 feet away from you.
Good. Okay. Second question. Do I know if it's undead?
Make a nature check.
A nature check.
Yeah, I'll say at advantage because you know undead things generally.
I generally do. Good thing it was advantage. It is
Oh my.
22.
22. You're not entirely sure. It definitely seems like there is an undead component, but with the amount of coins that are now kind of like all throughout its body, you're not sure it may be a construct.
Oh,
Not entirely sure.
we hate that.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh.
Guys.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try.
Don't know what that means.
I'm gonna try anyway because I'm up first. If it is undead in any way, Yana is gonna try and command undead.
Okay.
So it needs to make a charisma saving throw.
It is not considered undead.
That doesn't even work.
So as you go to try to command it, you can see it's like some of its body seems to be in that kind of undead state, but its like driving force seems to be something else.
Okay, I yell out, "It's not really undead that much. I tried."
Wufty.
Woofy.
All right.
Indeed.
Kokanee.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Freedom of Movement on Callie.
Yes,
on
we love
Callie.
that.
And then I'm going to Second Wind for myself to get rid of some of that cauldron damage from last game, and that will be my turn.
Okay. So yeah, you feel Callie as he casts the spell on you, you can feel your feet kind of find solid ground amongst the coins, and they don't seem to slip as much as you move over them. All right. It is that creature's turn.
Oh god. It heals us.
Yeah. Oh, hey guys, welcome to my house. Would you like a coffee, tea, Kombucha.
Spa treatment.
Would you like
Take-
kombucha?
Take some,
Thank you for
take,
activating my friendship slide.
take some
This is-
coins. They're
this
all
is-
chocolate.
This is what happens every time we're nervous, is we start talking about friendship slides.
Won't it just be nice to us?
I want a
Please.
friendship slide.
Friendship slide. We're putting that in the dungeon.
I
Definitely one of
need.
those in my
Uh-oh.
tower.
Oh, I also would have moved
Okay. Yeah. Where do you want to move?
away from everybody else.
Away, yeah.
30. I don't
Okay.
know. 30
Not
feet.
here.
Not. I'd like to make a couple things clear. Not towards anything dangerous, and also sort of laterally.
So
side.
behind you is the path towards the throne,
Yeah.
and that's where the kind of gold is running down. But there's probably about another 40 feet behind you before you would start to get closer to the throne.
I'm thinking laterally. Can I move left or right?
Yeah, you are on the kind of the far left side.
Okay.
If you're like kind of looking down, so in front of you is the creature, the dragon, and then about 30 feet to your right is the edge of the golden river.
Yeah, I'll use my movement to move to the right. It's only half, so I'll only use 15, but I'll move 15 that way.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's great.
Oh, I didn't like that.
He loved it.
So Cookity, did you move to the window or to the wall?
Yeah, he's gonna cast that. Okay. All right. It is now.
And at what point did you move to, like, chronologically? Sorry, go ahead.
It's Letter's turn.
Oh, great. Important question.
Mhm.
This five-headed creature,
Mhm.
is there any fun mechanic where each of the heads is its own thing, or is it all just one thing?
It seems to be all at the moment, like the way it's like you're looking at it. It seems to all sort of be one
Okay.
thing.
I just wanted to check before we got in, because that makes a certain move much more viable. Big bad boy. How high is the ceiling in this lovely?
Pretty high. It's probably about
Pretty up
80,
there.
90 feet.
80, 90 feet. Oh God. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try this. So since nobody's hit anybody yet.
You see the dragon as it's standing does take up quite a bit of that space, and you can see like there's like pillars that line the kind of golden river, and the creature probably is at least 50 feet high.
You said it was gargantuan, right?
Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. I've let's play some fucking 3D chess. I'm just gonna cast Fly on myself.
Okay.
Get that
Nice.
60 feet of movement and go counter to my brand. I am gonna go counterclockwise. Usually I go clockwise. We're gonna go counterclockwise. And I couldn't discern where that clapping is coming from. Could I?
What's your passive perception?
Oh, like 9.
No.
Then if I got it right, throne room behind us, wall of fucking magma,
Yeah.
gold to the right, and then more land on the right.
Yep, there is another side about the same size as yours, so it's another about 30 feet to the other wall.
Okay, yeah, I'll just swing like 60 feet, enough feet that I'm like 40 feet away from the thing. So like
Okay.
maintaining distance, but just going.
So you're going to across the river, basically.
Yeah, I'm going across that river.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, finish.
Staying within 40 feet of that juicy boy.
First off, knowing that it's not undead, can I just like assume that it is a construct? Does Finnan like?
It's less kind of in your wheelhouse. You'd have to make an intelligence check as well, so you can
Can
make
do.
your check.
It's a 17. Oh, a
17.
nature check? I think I might be proficient in nature. Be weird, but weirder things have happened. But let's say 17 for now, because
Yeah.
it's going to take me a second to check.
Yeah, you suspect that it's likely a construct, just the kind of like the nature of this, how this creature has come together. You
Yeah.
suspect it's.
Well, if that is the case, I shall assume my Shroud of Twilight.
Okay.
So shadows kind of coalesce around me. My eyes get that like middle perfect point of light and dark. And I'm going to lift off the ground And as I lift off the ground, I'm going to reach back and grab the thing that I use all the time in fights, my bow. I'm going to pull my bow out and also my arrow of construction death.
Okay.
My
The
anti-construct arrow.
Your
I'm
anti-construct
gonna
When did
fly
we
up
get
into the
that?
air.
A very long time. This is from Caradoc.
I gave that to Finnan at the beginning of this dungeon.
I love that. I love that.
I'm going to fly
Nice.
up in darkness and be like, I use this all the time. It should go fine.
He's the
I
only one
love
proficient in a
archery.
bow.
I'm the only one who can use a bow in our group. No, Callie can
I'm
use a bow.
very good at bows. I
I
just
think
don't own
I
one.
think I can. I, think
I wanna
Callie
be
can
clear.
bow. I just
both
don't think
both
she has a
Kokanee
bow.
and Callie could use a bow.
I want to be clear that our high dex fighter would be pretty good.
That's
with a
true.
bow.
That's true.
Well, maybe if you carried a bow around. Sweet
I'll just
gun.
stick the arrow in my gun and see what happens.
All right. It is the dragon's turn.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I would have flown. I would just try to space myself as like equally away from everyone as possible, just like
You'd
Similar
have
to what-
go.
Letters did, just kind of like giving space.
Yeah, you'd have to go probably back then.
Would I still have like eyes on the dragon though?
Yeah, I mean it's massive
Yeah,
in this chamber, so
So
yeah, you could
I'd
see
go
it.
back.
Okay.
And
How
then
far back do you go?
as far back as I can, while still maintaining like a shot on the dragon.
Okay, you
How
can
far
go
is
back. Like you basically, if you go back about 40 feet, I think is what we said, 40 feet, and then you're at like kind of the edges of the throne, which is where the Gold
Yeah.
River starts.
Cool. And do I see
Yeah.
Clapman?
With your passive perception, you knew that it was coming from across the river.
Okay.
You didn't, I would say, because what's your passive perception? It's
25.
25. You caught sight of a medium-sized creature. Looked like kind of I would say, a dwarven build, but you cannot see it anymore.
Wait, was this clap like slow clap, or was it like a?
No, it was like a slow clap.
Okay,
Yeah.
Menacing.
clapping on the dragon.
All right. The dragon is going to use its chromatic breath.
Yeah,
We
you know,
all-
that ability that Tiamat has.
Okay, that's a 5, so that means ooh, okay.
We all gonna be-
So it is going to shoot at it's going to hit with where you are. It's going to hit probably Callie. It would hit Callie, Neppy. Oh no, Callie and Neppy haven't gone yet. So yeah, so Callie, Neppy, and Yana, you didn't move, did you? You stayed there. So Callie, Neppy, Yana, and Finnan.
And I'm assuming Clack too.
Okey-dokey.
Yes, it's a 120-foot line. So yeah, Clack is in that as well.
I love hearing
Um,
Tim looking at the mechanics. It's like he's playing a new video game or something. He's like, "Oh, okay, oh, that's how this works."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so excited.
What?
I need.
Did you
Hmm?
roll for Clack's initiative? Like, if we're including
I-
Clack in this fight.
I didn't. He's kind of pressed up against the wall. You guys kind of tumbled into the room,
Okay,
so he's kind
that's
of
a
on
good
the edge.
place for him to be. Yeah,
Sweet
Yeah.
boy.
got a chance
He's
to
kind of
fall.
like tucked up against the edge, so he likely wouldn't have gotten caught in this.
Okay.
Okay.
So it is a dexterity saving throw.
And I'm assuming that they're close enough to get my bonus.
I wouldn't
Yes. Not Finnan though.
Not Finnan.
be. It's a dirty 20.
It's a 13.
8.
Callie?
12.
Those are all failures.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
You all take 88 points of lightning damage.
Oh my
I'm going
god.
to.
I'm
I'm
down.
going to use my reaction to blend to
I'm down.
half that.
88.
Yeah.
Okay. Yana's down.
I'm down.
Lightning.
Just like that.
Callie,
I
that's
have
your thing.
84.
Lightning. You can bend the lightning.
Sorry, I was so. Okay, can I was so taken aback by how bad Callie looks now. I'm gonna. Can I redirect the lightning back at it?
I believe there's a caveat with that, isn't there? if you have it up on your sheet.
I think I could just bend it back. I think I can just redirect it.
Unless it's sent to you by a dragon god. It's that one caveat. We never thought it would come up.
I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Fuck, we are fucked.
I think that's if it's a success, you can bend it back. If it's a failure, I think you can half it, I believe is what it is.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I will have it then. I'll just. Does that mean I get to give myself 44 hit points back?
Yes.
Okay.
The mark of Akkadi. Yeah.
When I said 20 and Tim went, I was like, oh, that failed. And so that's bad. Like,
Yeah.
Tim made a very small face movement. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. So you take half damage, but you can bend the lightning.
I can?
Yes, you can. So once a day you are targeted with the lightning damage, you can use your reaction to bend the lightning to another target within 10 feet of you, but you do and you take only half damage.
Okay.
Does it have to be sent to a target in order to take the half damage?
Yeah.
Is Tiamat within 10 feet?
No, like you could just like bend it into the wall. It won't.
Oh,
I
see.
Yeah.
Can I bend it into the ceiling above the dragon?
No, that's too far away. It's only like within 10 feet of you. It has to be.
Can I just bend it in a direction that won't hit any of my friends?
Yeah, you bend it back towards the wall. It hits right over top of Clack.
I'm gonna.
All right. As you see like one of the heads kind of over its shoulder, just kind of like you see this like ball of lightning start somewhere deep within its core. You can see the flashes of light between the coin as it starts to ripple up, as it just explodes from the head. As you see the others kind of like duck out of the way as it lunges forward, and this massive line of lightning slams into all three of you. 4 of you. It is now Callie's turn.
Yana's down?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go over to Yana. And I'm going to... She's not... Let me clarify. She's not dead, right?
Unconscious.
Okay, Callie's... I'm going to give you... Okay, question about lay on hands.
Mm-hmm.
Can I don't know how many. I'm gonna give you 45 hit points.
Thank you.
And I am going to. That's an action, right? Lay on hands.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then as a bonus action,
You also don't have to do it in increments of 5 if you don't want to. You can just be any number.
That's just easy for my brain.
Yeah, that's fine.
I also don't like seeing anything ended not a 5 or a 0. So, and then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on you.
Thank you.
And then I am going to run. So letters is like on...
He's on the other side of the river.
Can I run to like the other side of where he is? Can I spread myself out just somehow? Is there anywhere to spread myself out?
Not with 30 feet, because it's 30 feet to the edge of the river. He has 60 feet of flight, so he was able to fly across. So it's 30 feet to the edge of the river. So you could run to the right. The creature itself is has moved forward somewhat too. So it's about 30 feet away from you.
I guess I'll run. I don't know. I'll space myself out somewhere. I'll move forward, I guess. I'll move towards it.
Okay.
I'll put myself in front of Neppy and Yana.
Okay. So you run towards it. Do you use all your movement? Like, do you get up to it or just half or?
Half.
Okay, cool. You can also move, you can use the other 15 to move sideways too if you want, so you're not in line with them.
Yeah, I'll move a little bit to the left.
Kind of, yeah. So yeah, you're kind of close to Kokanee now, but a little bit ahead. All right. It is now Neppy's turn.
How far is Callie from me?
Callie's 15 feet from you.
I'm going to cast Heal on Callie, so you get 70 hit points back. And that is my action. Who is at the top of the order?
Good news, it wasn't counterspelled, so that means we might be able to teleport out of here if shit goes real bad.
And then I'm going to stay close to Yana. Essentially, like, put her behind me. She's got the Shield of Faith on her. Yeah, okay. Whew. And I am going to, I think that's, I am going to, it's gonna, yeah, why not? I never use this. It can make a dexterity. Is the dragon within 60 feet of me?
Yep.
Okay. Actually, you know what? No, I can't do that because I didn't call it the second I got hit, so that's fine. No, and that's my turn.
Okay. There's going to be a legendary action. Yep. Finnan, you notice something appear, like with your passive perception, you see something out of the corner of your eye on the far right. Difficult to see exactly what it is. It's kind of like, but that figure is kind of back. It's kind of across the river and probably like a little bit below letters.
Okay.
All right. It is back to the top of the order. It's Yana.
Hey. Question, can I hold my movement? Like if Neppy moves, I move with her?
Oh, unfortunately not. You can just hold your action.
Hop on her back. Piggyback ride.
Piggyback. Okay. I'm gonna go hide, but I'll tell Neppy where I'm hiding. Is there a place within 30 feet that would kind of get me out of the line of fire?
Yeah, you could try to tuck back into where you guys fell down. You could try to kind of tuck into that alcove near where Clack is.
Okay.
You probably don't, because it's difficult terrain. You don't have quite enough movement to make it over to the pillars. But there's also a number of kind of piles of coins. You could try to hide behind a pile of coin as well.
I think it's probably best if I stay back. That put me a full 30 feet back.
It's difficult terrain, so you can only use 15 feet.
Okay.
But if you get to you can get to the alcove.
Okay. Okay. So I will hide in there. Then I'm going to cast a spell. I need it to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, both of those are not great. That's only a 15.
It fails.
Fails.
Okay. It's just a verbal spell. She probably whispers the spell, so you can't actually hear what she says because she's a little bit terrified. But you just start to see like green flames flicker through from the alcove and surround the dragon. It's going to take 8d6 fire damage.
Nice.
Dude.
So I'll roll that in a second. It's shining a bright light, so the 30-foot radius bright light, and then dim light for 30 feet after that. And it needs to repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its throws. If it fails, it continues to take fire damage for me.
Nice.
Great.
Cool.
Okay. Let me roll that. Anybody got d6s?
I do.
Yeah.
Do you want some?
Do you
Yeah,
want
go
some?
on.
Yeah, you
Go.
August.
There you go.
Here you go. I'm so nervous. Can you see my hands shaking?
6, 7, 8. Okay, what is it?
Oh, she's gonna start crying. Oh my god.
Okay. That's 34 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, you see it as it slams into the fire kind of engulfs around this enormous creature. You can see some of the coins start to fall off a bit, but it doesn't seem to have. It seems to you can see it takes damage, but not as much as you would expect. As you can see, as some of the coins fall off, you see some of the decaying dragon scales underneath. All right, it is now Kokan's turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna run, continuing sort of tangentially towards the river another 15 feet with my whole movement, but also a little bit closer to the dragon. So sort of running laterally across Callie, I guess.
Okay. Yep.
We high five as he goes by.
Yeah, quick little.
So you're kind of along the edge of the river now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pull up my gun and I'm going to take 2 shots at it.
Sounds good.
Be a 27 to hit.
27 hits.
And a 20 to hit.
20 does not hit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That will be 11 magical piercing damage.
Nice.
4 lightning damage. And 11 radiant damage.
So yeah, you see the first shot kind of sinks in, and you can see kind of there's a spray of coins, and a chunk of flesh kind of falls out. You can see the lightning crackle kind of dissipates a little bit, but you see the second bullet kind of go stray and hits a big golden vase that just kind of dings off as it falls to the ground. So let's see. Nice. Okay, it is actually now the lair action.
Great.
And let's see here. So you see the coins start to swirl around this massive creature as they start to fly, start to land back onto the creature.
Shit.
Anyone got a real big magnet?
A row.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you see the coins kind of recoalesce around the wound. All right, it is now the other creature's turn. It is going to... Yeah, he's going to... Yeah, he's going to fly up. As letters, you feel this kind of the hair on your the back of your neck starts to kind of stand up a little bit.
It's fur, but go on.
The fur, right, of course. My bad.
We gotta get our shots in where we can, you guys.
Of course. The first one is a 26 to hit.
It's attacking me with violence.
With violence.
Yes, that will hit.
Okay. And the second one is a... Ooh, that's not as good. That's only a 15.
15 does not hit.
Doth not hit?
Does not hit.
All right. So you take 12 points of damage.
Am I now aware of this thing?
Yeah, as you feel these claws slam into your back, you feel it kind of rake across. As you kind of turn around, you see... I don't know if you've ever actually seen him. Maybe you've seen him. You see a dwarven figure, and it's kind of incongruous as you see his hands are kind of bloody with your blood on his hand, but there doesn't appear to be claws. As he's floating behind you, you also feel this pulse through your body as you get a headache, as you feel the wound kind of pulse a bit. All right. It is.
Does anyone
now-
else recognize this guy? I'm like, ow!
I'm like pretty close. Would I have seen this?
You see this happen, yeah. As you kind of like look over, you see this thing kind of fly up towards Letters.
What does it look like?
It looks like Erkin.
Erkin, you fucker! I knew you were a weirdo.
Dwarf.
Oh, Sturkin.
All right. It is Letters' turn.
Oh man.
Okay. So we got Ghost Durkin and Big Boy. Ghost Durkin, as I like to call him, Gherkin. Oh.
No.
We can just call him Pickle now.
Pickle.
So much less intimidating.
I'm
It's
not within
scary.
30 feet. Fuck this guy. I hate this guy. I hate him. He's up in my grill and he's flying like a tit. Okay. Okay. I got it. How high above the boiling lake of gold are we?
You went across to the other side, so it's
How far away are we from this boiling
You're-
lake of gold?
You're about 20 feet away from it.
How far up are we?
You're up. Well, you went up at least 30 feet.
We'll say 30 feet. Okay, that's.
We're using Pythagoras right now?
Yeah. Okay. It's too far to put him in the pit. Dickers. All right. Big dinosaur. Make a dexterity saving throw.
The big boy,
Yeah, that big snake.
the big guy.
Not great.
All those big snakes that are hanging out together.
Also not
Dangerous
great.
spaghetti.
That's only a 12.
Okay, that's a failure. Okay, cool. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so yeah, fucking Letters winds up and just sends a fucking curveball of goop at the dragon, splish splashing all over its chest, and the gold goes and it sizzles as I hit it with the vitriolic sphere, and it takes 35 points of damage.
Nice. What kind of damage?
Acid.
Okay.
Oh, it's dragon of all the colors. Fuck. Oh no.
Dragon of all the colors.
And I don't want to get hit by Erkin again, so I'm just gonna stay right with my man. I'm gonna say, ah! And that's my communicating to the team. End of turn.
All right. It is Finn's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna draw back my bow of many uses. I'm gonna draw a bead on the dragon, and I'm going to use my waxing shadow as well. So basically, as I draw the arrow back, like shadow leaks off of me and wraps itself around the arrow. I'm gonna do the arrow first. Natural 20.
Hey.
The little critical roll symbol on my metal dice.
Hey, we love that.
Oh, so yeah, and then I'm gonna do my shadow, which is Father's and Brad's. It's just a 6. The shadow doesn't even need to hit. I don't care. That's 16 to hit. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
Does not hit, no.
Okay, but with the natural 20,
Mm-hmm.
I need this creature to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Let's see.
Roll max damage on the arrow.
That's
damage,
a
so that's good.
26.
26 succeeds, so they're going to take half as much from 12d10 piercing damage, because ordinarily it would do 6, but a crit.
Woofty. That's great.
That is possibly the most clutch crit of my life.
Such an ancient arrow coming
Yeah,
in.
this is
Old
like its
arrow that
last
we haven't
use too. Like
used.
it'll shatter after this.
Mhm.
Can you use that? Yeah, you can. I worked at the camp where we did archery. We're just gonna pretend I didn't ask if you could use an arrow more than once.
I mean,
You did. You guys used it once and managed to salvage it. But this
I think we stabbed it into something
Yeah, I think so.
as like a
Yeah, and that's how we
hand weapon.
salvaged it.
Yeah. So many dice rolling. Did you need some d10s? I've got a bunch.
I got a ton.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
Okay, cool.
There's just a handful right here. You can have them.
This is what Lynn goes through every time.
So many D8s and D10s.
Yeah, dude. Welcome to my life.
I can't wait for you to smite it. Oh, I can't wait.
I'm not gonna smite it. It's okay. I've decided that I don't want to smite it. Not this fight. I'm gonna save it.
For Erkin.
Yeah, dude.
It takes 91 plus 8 plus my 99 plus my dexterity, so that's 90. 104 damage, halved to 52
Nice.
Well done.
of piercing damage, magical piercing damage.
Piercing, yeah. So yeah, you see as the arrow shoots through the sky, you see the shadow kind of like fall off of it as this like kind of bluish light sort of emanates from it as it slams into the creature, as it just you see a spray of coins and like a huge chunk of viscera just kind of falls inward as you can see its kind of exposed bone and like hide as it kind of you see the heads kind of recoil and look back up. It's going to use its no, it's not going to use its actually maybe. Yeah, it's going to use its legendary action to do a wing attack. So Callie and Kokanee, you would be within 15 feet of it. So I need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
We love this. I'm so good at these.
Am I within 10 feet of Callie?
No, you were out of because you moved 15 feet. Oh no, because
She
moved
was
your
she
lateral.
was in front of me.
Yeah.
She's in front of me, and I moved that way.
Agris.
Yeah. Okay.
Give it to him. Give it to him, Tim.
Give us this.
It's going to be a 19.
19.
Well, that's not good enough.
No, doesn't really matter, I don't think.
Callie, what's yours?
18.
Okay, so that both fails. So you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're both knocked prone. As the like wings kind of beat out, you feel this like huge as it just slams into you as you both kind of get knocked prone. It can slide across the coins a little bit. Kokanee, you can feel the edges, the heat of the like molten gold kind of right behind you as it like you can see these massive kind of skeletal wings with like decaying leathery skin kind of beat out as the creature kind of rises somewhat up in the air and moves ahead about 10 feet as its foot comes down right next to you, Callie.
Cool. How many points of damage was that? I heard it, and then my stress was like, nope.
It was
17.
17.
Okay, sorry. It immediately left my brain.
As you can like, Callie, as you look up, you can see the 5 kind of heads. You can see some of them are like dripping, sort of this like blackish drool. It is going to. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay. It is going to use its chromatic breath again because it recharged, and it's going to
love that.
It's going to I guess let's see what it does first. Oh boy. All right, so it's a 90-foot cone. So that will be it's going to aim it at Finnan. So because of where you are, Callie, and where you are, Kokanee, you would be out of it as it's kind of shooting it ahead. So it would be Neppy, you're in the middle.
Okay.
And I believe it's where Yana is. It moved ahead. I think you'd be out of it as well. So I think it's just Neppy and Finnan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need you both to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Like a 15.
Failure.
That's going to be 9. Nope.
9.
Yeah.
8. Sorry.
8. That's 77 points of poison damage.
I'm unconscious. So as I go down, like Neppy falls to the ground, and you just see out of the ground this like swirling wrap of black shadows just kind of take her from the feet up, and it just goes like, and it's just Neppy's body is completely covered on the ground in shadow, and you watch as a kind of ethereal looking shadow-esque form of Neppy stands back up. And yep, that's what happens.
All right. Callie, you're up.
What do I know about this shadow again? I know Callie knows. I can't get Neppy up while she's in it.
No.
Can we move
You would
Neppy's
know.
body?
You all would know because Neppy would have told you.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot heal me. You cannot move me. It takes a very, 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 very high strength check to move me. You know that I have abilities to cast spells. You know that I have the ability to protect myself and those around me. You also know that this shadow form is decently hearty. And
that your body is immune to damage while it's happening.
My body
right?
is
Yeah.
immune to damage. The shadow is not,
Yeah.
but the body is immune to damage.
When you say we can't move you, that is physically. But if someone were to say thunderstep your body,
You can't.
No.
You can't reach
You
it.
can't cast spells on her.
You cannot physically touch my body. You cannot reach it. You cannot even see it. It is covered.
oofty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can move your body. It's just very, very hard. Correct.
It's a very high DC.
High strength save, but like
Yes.
Big B's hand might have a chance, or like,
Maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. We're
Cool.
stuck in it now. All right.
yeah.
All right. Callie, you're up.
Cool.
The creature
Can I
is
finish
right in
its
front of
turn?
you.
I know, and I
Yeah.
see that. I
Oh
see-
yeah.
Then
It still would be in within your. So it's what kind of save is it?
it's I think it was a dexterity save. Let me
Dexterity
double check.
save.
It keeps making the save until it.
Yeah, no,
fails
that's
it.
only a 16.
Bless.
Rolling
it
poorly on those
fails.
dex saves.
It takes 12 more
Okay,
poison
so
damage on its
that's-
turn, as my poison sizzles on
Oh,
the.
nice.
It takes 15 points of fire damage at the end of its turn.
Wizard's gonna whittle it down. Wizard's
Mhm.
gonna whittle it down. Whittle around. Whittle. Fuck this guy.
And then, okay. Callie, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna hit it with my sword.
Yeah, get it, mama.
Yes.
Do it up.
Okay, that's a 29 to hit.
29 hits.
And then I'm just gonna roll the second one to
Yeah.
see.
Is that a natural 20? Yes!
Dude.
I'm gonna fucking start crying.
While Lennon figures out her many dice, Neppy, do we know how to make you okay once you enter the Shadow Realm?
You would know that if the shadow survives after a minute, I come back into my body with as hearty as the shadow is, that is transferred back to my body.
Copy. All right. So
If the
Have-
shadow
for a minute.
dies, you're done.
If the shadow is defeated, you know that I am on death's door. That Neppy is on, and the amulet shatters, and I am on death's door.
Fun.
Yep.
Okay.
Tim, what I know is, it's not undead. It's not a fiend.
No, it is technically a construct.
Is it an aberration?
No, it's a construct.
The construct.
Is it a celestial?
Yeah, no, it's a
It's
construct.
a goblin.
Yeah, it is a goblin construct.
Is it a
Goblin.
nilbog? Is this just a big nilbog?
I need
Now
a
you gotta
Nail bog. driving a construct.
Yes, it is. Okay, you solved my puzzle.
It's always been a Nilbog.
Always been
Nail bogs
That's right.
all the way
Please,
down.
someone make that meme.
Wait, it's just a
a nail
Nilbog?
bog.
It's always been a
Always
nail bog.
was.
It's the
On it.
it's the astronaut meme. It always is that just a nilbog? It always was.
I needed to make a strength save.
Strength save. Okay.
I love the confidence of I need to make a death saving throw. Like
I love that.
drop
That's what I
it.
meant to say.
That is a 25.
Strong boy, huh?
I mean, I think it was a god once.
Very big.
And also
Very big.
female.
Very big boy.
Lady.
Big boy. big boy. I'm so scared.
Our fear reflects itself in very silly bits.
Okay.
I mean, we all saw Callie take down that dragonborn in the god.
Yeah, and that was more powerful than this,
That's
so we're
wrong.
fine.
This is where she rolls all ones, and it's like in a friendly fight, she chops some in half.
So that's for the crit. That's what are the d10s? What's that damage? Again?
Radiant.
Radiant. And the d8s is slashing?
Yeah. Magical slashing.
Okay, so 20 of the radiant, 70 of magical slashing.
Flip. This is the smite is the bigger one.
Oh yeah, okay.
But it's all good. It doesn't get halved.
And then
90.
And then plus 14.
104.
So that was my crit, and then my second attack. Sorry, I have to do math again.
Your modifier doesn't get doubled.
Oh, okay. So
So,
just
yeah.
7.
97.
97. Nice.
So then I'm going to how many? Sorry.
So yeah, like I'll describe it after.
I will forever remember this day. And I cheated because I used a weapon specifically made to kill this creature, but my crit did more damage than Callie's crit, and that'll never happen again. And I
mean, it was
remember this-
halved though, so
It was halved, so
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you're
did,
right.
like,
I-
50
yeah.
50.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck, I still haven't gotten there. I still haven't climbed that peak. One day, maybe. Who
It's
knows?
good to have goals.
One day
You
my
know.
crit will come.
One day my crit will be as powerful, if not more powerful. But we can never. Who knows? It's not true.
Can't
I
out-crit
never-
Callie.
I can
No.
never crit that
Out-crit
big
Callie.
as
Nobody could out-crit
again
Callie.
because I don't have an arrow specifically made to kill something.
Not anymore.
I'm just gonna go
Sports.
around collecting. I'm gonna go around collecting all of the fucking arrows of slaying and just going after things, trying to get that crit.
He's always chasing that crit.
I'm just chasing that crit, baby.
First crit is free.
That should be a D&D. First crit
You
is
like
free.
that? You like
Crit is
that?
free.
That's a good D&D.
You never forget your first crit.
Yeah. Do I? No, I have forgot my first crit. Couldn't
I
tell you.
very
Oh,
much
for
forgot my
sure.
first crit.
Yeah.
Devastating. I have to.
I think I cleaved something in twain. I'll
You
never
did.
forget.
You did. Yeah, I remember that.
See, it's cool if you like get a crit, your first crit in battle, but a lot of first crits are like, yeah, I really found that log that I was
Yeah.
looking
And
for.
then the
Oh.
second one is 54 points of damage.
Nice.
Oh,
So
hell
you
yeah.
see as Callie stands up,
51.
you see her like sword like starts to glow with this kind of greenish energy as she swings up, and you can see she carves
Fuck
up the
yes.
center of this creature, and just like massive amounts of like viscera just kind of spill out as coins start dropping off of it, as it lets out this horrible bellow that shakes the entire chamber. Dust falls from the sky, from the ceiling. As you can see, all of the heads kind of like look down at Callie, standing there. It's going to use a legendary action to hit you with its tail, as it like swings around. You can see as its tail rises up out of the golden river, you can see the end is all gilded in gold as it slams down. That's a 28, I believe. 28.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. I'll let it have this one.
As it slams into you with this massive golden tail. That's 10, 13, and 8 is 21 points of bludgeoning damage. All right, it is Neppy's turn.
How's Finnan looking?
Bad.
Like bad?
Yeah. Like
'Kay.
bad.
Like bad. Okay.
Even through the shadows, you can see his like blood just like streaked across his body.
You see just like a lovely,
It's just
perfectly
dripping.
Just a
circular
pool of
puddle
blood.
of blood underneath him. Wait, it's not. It's vomit because it was all poison and lightning
Right.
damage. There's no blood. He's not bled at all.
How far can I go? How far is Finnan from me?
Can your shadow move?
Yep.
Away from your body? Oh, nice.
Yes, it can.
Finnan is he went back about I think 40 feet.
3 feet?
And
Yeah.
I'd be up as high as I could
Yeah.
be.
Are you within 60 feet of me is my question.
You'd have to move a bit, but
Okay.
yeah,
I'll
I'm going to move to wherever he is within 60 feet of me.
because what's your fly speed? 60 feet?
60 feet, yeah.
Yeah, so you'd be like 20 feet off the ground, basically.
Can my shadow float off the ground?
I think it is floating, isn't it?
Yeah, like am I considered like I can go up essentially?
If you move towards him about 20 feet, he'd be within 60 feet of you.
Great. I'm going to do that, and you're going to gain 80 hit points back.
Oh,
With
lovely.
heal.
Love that. Oh, I almost put that in the damage column. That wasn't what we wanted. Up to 88 hit points. We love that.
And then I am going to, I guess I'm not in difficult terrain anymore. So I'm going to use the rest. Where is Yana in relation to me? You're hiding? Okay, I'm going to move about 10, because I've got about 10 feet left of movement. I'm going to move 10 feet towards where Yana is. I'd like to ideally be within 30 feet of Yana.
Yeah, so you move back closer.
Yeah. And I am going to bring up as my, oh no, I can't do that. That's fine. That's my turn.
Okay. The other Urkin is going to use his legendary action to cast a spell. He's going to cast. I need letters. I need you.
What is he casting? Do I recognize it? Because I am going to try to counterspell it. I
You
saving
can
my reaction for nothing.
Certainly try to counterspell it.
Whoopsie.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Well, again, do I recognize it before?
Yeah, you've seen someone else cast this particular spell.
What is it, Tim?
It's Dominate Person.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
I ain't got anything at 8th level, so we'll just try that
It's
third
not.
level.
Not it.
Well,
Try the third level.
That's what Sean Dettner thought it was, so I'm going to try it at 3rd. Dominate Person. Oh, it's Dominate Person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
I do a 3rd level counterspell.
Okay. It's
He's
a fifth level.
upcast it.
No, it's a 5th level spell. Dominate Person.
Oh, that's Dominate Monster.
Yeah.
Dominate Person is a 2nd
But you
level.
see, as your counterspell goes off, you see it doesn't phase him as the magic just kind of dissipates across his body. I need you to make a charisma saving
Oh,
throw.
I still do it. Oh,
Did he counterspell the counterspell?
Nope.
you can't do
No.
that.
He's counterspell-less.
All right.
Can't counterspell.
Charisma.
Is he
is
dominating letters?
He's
Yeah.
trying to.
Maybe letters will kill Callie.
5.
Shit.
5.
Good.
So you are dominated. So you are technically
Sure
charmed. And he is going to. He looks at you, and he kind of
Fuck.
leans in. Kill the one with the sword and shield.
You got it.
All right, it is Yana's turn. We're back at the top of the order.
Okay. Can I tell when the coins regroup around it? Does it look like it's healing?
It did look like it healed, yeah.
Okay, then. I'm gonna make a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
Fuck, that's a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, then it doesn't go off, and I stay where I am.
Right, Kokanee.
Okay. Did I see what happened with letters?
You saw him, you saw some magic happen, and you saw him turn over, and you saw, I would say what's your passive perception? Because you are on the ground, so you are looking up.
My passive perception is 19.
Okay, so yeah, you would see that something happened, and you saw the creature kind of lean in towards Letter's ear.
I had a very clever idea, but Letters goes before me.
Fuck. Okay.
Yes, I do, because of my brain.
Because I saw this happen to Callie before, would Kokanee be able to make that jump that's what's happening, or do you think that he would not?
Make an Arcana check.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That'll be a 1, so I don't.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
cool.
sort of weird, but something strikes you as weird. You don't know exactly what has transpired, but the fact that the creature has spoken to Letters like that, it even with a 1,
that's
something is weird, but you have no idea what's going on.
That's
Pretty sus.
super weird. But there's a dragon right in front of me, and that's more important. So I'm going to cast Ice Bayonet at 5th level.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Action Surge and run up to this dragon's foot that's just landing in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm going to make a bunch of attacks.
Do it up.
I will do it up. Thank you.
Do it. Do it.
The first one is an 18, which we will make a 28.
28 hits.
Second one is a 23.
23 hits.
Third one is a 22.
Just hits.
Ooh, we'll take them. Okay, so first one does 4 radiant damage.
Just separate the ice damage for me.
Yeah, okay. Well, then I will say 16 non-ice damage.
Okay.
Oh, I have to make a
25 ice.
5 ice, okay.
Second one is 12 not ice. And 26 ice. Third one is 8 not ice. And 20 ice.
One second here. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So yeah, as you stab into it, you're going at where Callie had kind of ripped it open. You're just kind of continuing to jab in, and you can see its form you can see the coin start to fall off of it as it's kind of shuddering and moving. It's going to take another legendary action. And it's going to use its wing attack. So I need you, Kokanee, and Callie both to make dexterity saving throws.
I also have to make a con save for Shield of Faith.
Yes.
How do I make a con save again? I always forgot.
Just roll your constitution, or roll a d20 and add your constitution modifier.
I can take a luck point.
Unless you're proficient in Constitution. It's just a straight Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is
You would also add your Paladin bonus because it is a saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
that's a 22 for the con save.
Yep. So you keep up your Shield of Faith.
Say 24 for the dex save. If I'm beside Callie. I think I am. Yeah.
What's your dex save, Callie?
Is it a 1?
Natural 1?
7.
7. Okay, so that's a failure. So you once again get knocked prone, and you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And Kokanee, you manage to kind of duck out of the way, and are unaffected. All right. Okay, it is, and it flies back. It's going to fly back and kind of across the river. So it kind of retreats farther back into the chamber, goes about 80 feet, 40 feet back. So it's on the other side. All right, it is, that was Kokanee's turn. Okay, it is Erkin's turn now. He is going to, right, he lands on the ground.
Hate it.
And he is going to, you see this will be, I need, do it on Kokanee. So Kokanee, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, as well as Callie, you're within 30 feet. So Kokanee and Callie both wisdom saving throws.
But when this is a TPK, does Erkin let me go because I gave him a coin?
Cross that bridge when we come to it.
28.
Oh, yeah, I feel
28,
sick.
that's a success.
19.
That is also a success, so you will take half.
Oh, thank God.
As you're you feel like this kind of horrible presence seep into your mind, as your vision starts to kind of go tunnel vision, and you start to see at the edges, like in your peripheral, these horrible image. Kokanee, you can see Wolfrine just in flames, and you can see people destroying the temple of Arathis. Kokanee, Callie, you can see the entire woods around Wolfrine just engulfed in flame, and the entire castle coming down around you. As you kind of shake it off, you kind of push it away as the vision subsides, but you do take, I need those ones. Take 28 points of psychic damage.
I'm still standing.
Let's see if he gets it back.
Is that halved or?
No, I halved it already for you.
Oh, gosh. Ooh, woofy.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right.
Letters, you're up.
Here we go.
This is really important, Tim. I'm sorry to make this do to you. I need to know the location of Callie in relation to the river of Goop.
She's about 15 feet away from it.
And I'm prone.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you're prone. How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling is about 90 feet.
Okay. Now, in terms of my relation to my friends, my perhaps former friends that Erkin has not told me to kill, what is my opinion of them?
You're pretty much just focused on Callie.
Okay. So if I were to stand next to Callie, with directly across from this river of molten goo, what then am I looking at this way?
It's coins and then wall.
Coins and then wall?
Yeah.
No one else? All right. Oh my god. Okay.
Roguish.
I am going to land next to Callie,
Hi,
across
letters.
from the river of molten goo,
Oh, hi,
and I will cast a 50-foot radius cone. So that's 100 feet across, 100 feet tall. Basically anything on that side of the room.
Yeah, that'll hit basically everybody
That'll hit everybody.
except for Kokanee. Well, yeah, that'll hit.
Will that
Kokanee's kind of next to her, but closer to the river, so that'll hit.
Am I trying to not hit Erkin? Because if it's gonna hit everybody, or am I just focused on Callie?
Like he just told you to kill her.
Okay.
So it would hit her because it's 30 foot, right?
No, it's 50-foot radius, so it's 100 feet around and 100 feet up.
That'll hit everybody,
Then
including
he's going to
Clack.
cast reverse gravity on everything in the chamber,
Absolutely
including the molten
brilliant.
gold.
Okay, it won't hit the dragon because the dragon flew back to the other side of where you are.
40
I
feet.
also won't be
It's
reversed.
100-foot thing, or is he on the other side of me?
He's on the other side. Yeah,
She
came across.
Okay. If anyone has anything solid next to them, they can try to hold on to it with the dexterity save.
Can I?
Does this affect?
can
Does this
I
affect things that are
counterspell
flying?
this?
If you're affected
Sort
by
of.
gravity, it would just like invert
I
you.
would just inverse. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think you
Can
know
I-
that he's attacking me.
Yeah, but I know that he's cast. Oh, that's true.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
counterspell
but
him,
I-
I don't
what-
think.
Would
You
I
can-
know what spell he's casting? Because if
Never
I see that
cast
he's
it
doing
before.
that,
He's
never
never
cast it
he's
before.
never cast it before.
This is a
Boy.
fresh nut.
I will say, Yana, you can make an insight check.
okay.
It's actually
These always
the
go
worst
so
Because
thing.
you
well
know
for
he's
me.
not a healer, so it does strike you as strange.
Also, Tim, I don't think I move.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you stayed.
No, I won't move. The reverse gravity won't affect me.
No, you won't.
Will the shadow move?
Nope.
It'll stay. The shadow? No, I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
Because like, if your shadow
That's-
walks around,
Tim, that's your call. You have to let me
Yeah.
know if it moves.
I don't think it would because it's not a corporeal body per se.
affected by
Um,
gravity.
It doesn't say. It if I'm yeah, that's your call whether it
What's the amount of strength it takes to move the body? Your
DC 30 strength check.
Okay. I will make a check on that then.
If the gravity basically
Does your shadow take full damage from like mundane weapon attacks?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's my litmus test for corporealness.
Yeah. Right.
and also
Yeah.
but this wording is important because it determines what happens to me.
Mhm.
It has 100 temporary hit points and resistant to all damage that isn't force, psychic, or radiant. The shadow form cannot be moved more than 60 feet from your body. So is it if that I read that,
Mhm.
is that if I'm forced to move more than 60 feet from my body, it breaks, and I'm
Or is it?
I would think of like a snap tether.
I would
where you
think
just,
that
Or is it a
like,
snap
fall
tether?
And then you
Yeah,
hit
it's like
60 feet and
you can't go any
past it.
farther.
The,
than
Okay.
that.
the way
Yeah.
that I
Yeah.
read that is that like it's a projection coming out of this object and it's
Yeah.
not a real
Yeah.
thing.
You
and that it
literally
can only
can't-
I have a leash,
Yeah.
essentially.
You have a leash,
Okay.
yeah.
project you 60
That's how
Okay,
I read
I was
it
going to
as
be like,
well.
oh my god, is this going to
No.
rip me from my body?
No.
I would also say that like an immovable rod has the same strength move
Mhm.
stat.
Yeah.
So if it can float in air, likely your casket can
Yeah.
float in air unencumbered.
So
Actually,
not the worst spell given the circumstances.
reverse gravity.
Yeah, so everybody, and I think that's Erkin as well, because we were on the one side of the river, and now we're on the Cali side of the river.
Oh yeah.
If anyone is standing next to something that is affixed to the ground, which is just a big pile of gold, so I don't think they are, but maybe those on the wall, Tim, that's your call. You're going to fall up 100 feet.
Except for Yana and Clack are in that alcove.
Okay.
So
Everyone else is going to fall 90 feet to the ceiling, taking said fall damage. And then, Tim, whatever the river of lava when it spreads all over the ceiling. You decide what that does, and if
Yeah.
any of that, all that gold falling does the stuff.
I'm just gonna do a flip and then just gonna go. Oh, that was really unnerving.
Okay. So roll the fall damage. So
Okay.
96.
96.
I need some D6.
Do I not fall then, Tim?
No.
No, you would not take this because you're in the alcove. Yeah,
So I'm
you
just
wouldn't
like on the
clap.
top of the alcove now?
Yeah.
It would almost be like that Inception scene in the hallway where you
Yeah.
just kind of like tumble
Yeah.
up the wall.
Yeah.
Letters,
That's
do you
gonna
want some D6 to murder us?
No, I use a dice roller app from Google. That's going to be 44 points of fall damage.
I'm down.
44. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you
That's
you
anyone
slam
hitting
into
the
the ceiling.
ceiling.
Yeah. I'll need Kokanee, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid the lava or like the molten gold, essentially.
Oh.
Now, Kokanee does have them boots.
That's why it's not a disadvantage.
Okay.
That'll be a
Or else
23.
it for sure would have been a disadvantage. 23?
23.
Okay, so you do manage to avoid for the most part, you do get a little bit of splash. You take 6 points of fire damage as you can feel some like spray of molten gold. It doesn't quite get to Callie because of where it is, but it is moving. Like it's hit and there's kind of a splash, but it seems to be spreading out.
What about
Can I-
my? Go
Can
ahead,
I
letters.
tell if Callie is still alive?
At that distance, you can make a medicine check at disadvantage, but
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
just
see
like,
her body goes limp.
Okay, I'm going to drop concentration, and she's going to drop the other 45 feet.
Okay, so you reverse it, everything slams back down. So I need so everyone takes another 9d6, and Callie fails 2 death saving throws.
Let us Finn and flips again and goes, oh, stop.
That's 31 on the second drop.
As you see, Callie's just like ragdolling through the sky as she slams back into the ground. As the gold splashes back down again, it splashes out. It's wider now because it's split over the thing. So Kokanee, you can either you can take full damage and the full effect and try to push Callie out of the way, or you can try to dodge out of the way. Because you have your air striders, I'll allow you to try if you want.
I'm going to push Callie.
Okay. So you take full damage. So that's 12 points of fire damage. As you feel your as you feel your back kind of coated in gold, you feel your movement like slow to a stop, and your movement is halved. As you can feel like the gold is now kind of wrapped around. It's making it very difficult to move as it's cooling on your body. You'll continue to take more damage. But you manage to kind of shove Callie out of the way from the brunt of it. As you see this like splash of like molten gold just covers Kokanee's back.
Tim, I just have to ask, not that I was intending to, but that got Erkin as well, right?
No, Erkin's behind you. He's up in the sky.
Wait, but you said
You said he landed. He
Down on the
landed.
ground.
And
Oh
went
yeah,
down
but
to
he's on the
Kokanee.
same bank as you.
Oh.
No, because
So yeah, I guess it would then.
I crossed the thing, and then I crossed back because she never crossed the gold.
What level spell is that?
That's a 7th level spell.
Oh my god, he's fucking immune to spells.
Below a certain level, I can imagine.
Doesn't affect him.
He's not affected by gravity. I'm not casting a spell on him.
He's not affected by the spell.
Yeah, he's not affected by the magic of the spell.
Damn.
Take me home. I want to go home. I don't like it here.
Well, yeah, that's Letters' turn.
Okay. It is now
It's Finnan.
Finnan's turn. Yeah.
Okay, bonus action, waxing light and bringing Callie back up.
Okay.
That's 10 10 health. It's not a lot, but it gives you 2 death saves back. And then I'm going to send 2 Eldritch Blasts at the dragon and 1 at Letters.
Okay.
Counterspell.
Would you try to counterspell me
Healing me?
No, the heal can't
No,
be
you
counterspelled.
can't-
But
you can't.
you have no
Well,
orders
actually-
against me.
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
your
I'm not
enemy.
against you. That's right. I'm focused on
Yeah.
Callie. Because you
You're
said so
focused-
yourself. I'm focused on Callie. Yep.
Yeah,
You're right.
Okay. So 27, 23, and then against Letters, a 28.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That all hits.
Okay. The dragon's going to take 19 points of damage, and Letters is going to take 8 points of damage, and he gets to make another wisdom saving throw to beat Dominate.
Charisma, I think.
Mhm. Yeah, charisma.
It's wisdom. Dominate person is wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom save.
All right.
Hmm.
I am standing next to Callie. Let's do some arithmetic.
But she is not
she's your
friendly.
enemy.
She's not friendly to you.
She can choose whether or not she's friendly to him. He's not friendly to her.
I get to-
I don't think that's how it works. If you're
Yeah, it's allied target, so
yeah. He's not
This is-
allied with her.
This is a Wizzy save?
Yeah.
Okay. 3. Yeah, can't do anything with a 3.
tried.
All right, it
Thank
is
you.
the dragon's turn. As you can see, like it's like form as it kind of you can see it take off once again, and you can see it's like it's not looking good. As you can see, it flies over. Coins are just falling off of it as it lands and kind of slides to a stop next to. It kind of moves a little bit past you, Callie and Kokanee. So it is. It lands by you, Kokanee. So Letters. You see it like the head's kind of like reeled back as the coins start to swirl around it.
Sorry, I only rolled 1d8 for my healing, and I realized in the form that I'm in and also at the level that I'm at, it's 14 extra health, Callie. So 24 all told. Sorry.
So I need everyone within a 20-foot radius. So that would be of the creature. So that would be with the size of it. It would be Callie, Kokanee.
Me?
No, it wouldn't be.
My shadow.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you would
My
make this as
shadow?
well. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think Yana and Clack, because it's so big. 20-foot radius. Yeah. So yeah. So Yana, Clack, everybody except for Finnan.
And
Except
Letters.
for Finnan. No, Letters is there too. He's on the other side of the bank. I
That's
need you
not a
all to
bad
make
thing.
dexterity saving throws.
Mine's a
Luck.
disadvantage, right?
Yeah, because you were prone.
I got a 1.
It's a failure for Neppy too.
5.
5. Okay, so that's a failure. Clax is.
I mean,
Oh,
the
class
silver
succeeded.
lining is
Heck, oh
Letters
boy.
gets another saving throw.
I was
Yeah.
16.
16. That's a failure.
Fuck.
Okay, so you see as the coins, like you see the coins almost detach from the body as they swirl around, and 2 things happen at the same time as it kind of it separates from the creature as it slams into this like whirlwind of coins. You all take 40 damage.
I'm down again.
He
Okay.
takes half damage.
I'm down.
You're down.
What sort of damage is it? Is it piercing or like bludgeoning? Yeah.
Bludgeoning. And you also watch your Callie, your sword flies into the storm. Kokanee, you see your gun flies into it as it begins to swirl around this creature. Letters, what is your most valuable item that isn't armor that you would have on your person?
That's a great
Hammer?
question.
Can I?
Probably the hammer.
Tim,
It would be that hammer.
Yeah, you see the hammer fly out. Neppy, on your person, it would probably.
Could it affect her person because it's cocooned?
I would say her gun. Her gun slides out.
It slides out of the shadow.
Oh yeah, because it is.
It says.
Yeah, it's like
all your stuff and items.
Yeah, everything is sucked in underneath. I have access to it. Like the shadow essentially has a shadow version of it.
Does the shadow gun get taken?
But the actual item itself
manages. You can see the like the. It's actually it would be the amulet then. You
my
can see
amulet,
the amulet
would be actually
start to pull, but it's still cocooned inside. Yana, your what's your most valuable item that isn't armor?
It's probably my serpentine owl figurine or the Constitution amulet.
Probably the amulet
that I wear.
As you see, the amulet pulls and snaps as it flies across, and you see Clack next to you, like holding onto his wand of wonder being pulled as he just. He succeeded. He manages to snag it back.
Callie's down and Kokanee's down right now.
Mine was a 22. Did that took my gun?
Your deck save?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was lower.
No, cool.
No, then you managed to hang on to your gun to cast.
Tim.
Yes.
Let me know, because I guess you're gauging, but if we're talking about most valuable item to Callie, it's her sending stone. It wouldn't be her sword.
No, it's monetary.
It's like monetary value.
Sentimental value.
That's sentimental, but that is very sweet.
You saying your sending stone is more important than your wedding ring?
Yeah, because I can't talk to my wife. Also, I will say, in Wolfreen, Callie's life candle goes out, so Kamea knows she's dead.
True. So does Kokane's. Yeah.
So does Kokane's.
Yeah, you're both
dead.
unconscious.
Oh, no, you're unconscious. She's not dead.
Oh,
yeah.
Does the candle not go out if I?
No. It's you have to die.
Only if you're dead.
You have to be dead.
Oh, okay. The candle's still up. For
Fine.
Fine.
So, Callie, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Yana, were you not done?
Sorry, I also lose concentration, Tim, so there's no fire damage this time.
Okay. Is it a natural 1? Or is it a natural 20?
Okay, so you failed 2 death saving throws. The Gilded Queen is going to take a legendary action to hit you, Kokani, while you're on the ground.
I'm unconscious.
He's unconscious.
Can I try to
she
save?
slams. You see the tail kind of rise up and slam into Kokani's body as you see his whole body kind of rock. Like spurt of blood shoots out of his mouth. It is
Tim,
now.
can I try to save? Because I got hit by all that gold.
Oh,
can I try to save again?
Yes, you can make another. And you took full damage.
I did take full damage. I took a lot of it. Let me just check the wording on this feature that I've got. Yeah, if I fail the saving throw, great. How does a 19 sound to break the curse on my brain?
That will do
it.
Oh God, I was fucking terrified
grace.
there. Holy
grace.
shit.
Holy crap.
That was a recipe for bad.
Right, it is Neppy's turn.
Okay. Kokane's down and Callie's down. How many death saves is Kokani?
Both
got hit. Both are
and Kokani saves next. He's before Callie saving.
I know. Yeah. Okay. One sec here. Oh, fuck. How many D8s is that?
I may be able to get Callie, theoretically.
Yeah. You're going to need to do that.
I'll try on my turn.
What is that? 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my fucking God, I'm shaking. 5? Is that 5? Yeah. That's 6. Great. 6 is good. Okay. 10.
Don't you get max dice because you're Graveport?
Yeah, it's a circle of mortality.
Max. Yeah.
Yes. Except I'm using life transference.
It's still a healing spell.
Yeah. And I'm...
Ooh.
So here's your ruling, Tim.
Mm.
I've said I was going to cast Life Transference, so I'm going to once laid, once played. Now max, it'll do 60, or it'll be 68 to me, and then it'll give double that to Kokanee. Yes?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so that is 6 times 8 is 48. So that's going to be 90. What's that? 96.
Not bad.
Wait, sorry. Yeah, Kokanee comes back with 96 hit points.
Okay.
And that's a 5th level life transference.
Okay. The Gilded Queen is going to take another legendary action. As you see her tail come out, slams into Callie. As you see her body kind of like slam into the ground, and there's kind of a horrible crunch.
Now Command's candle goes out.
Yeah.
Candle goes out.
It's okay.
All right.
We'll get you back. We'll get you back.
Yana.
I think I know what I'm gonna do regardless, but have I seen Erkin?
Yep.
And I've seen that Letter's spell didn't affect him at all.
Yeah.
And I know how powerful that was. Can I figure out any reason why that might be? Like, is there something on him that causes that, or is it because of what he is now?
Make a this will be a Arcana check.
That is.
We are half an hour past where we usually take our break.
And nobody wants us to take a break right now.
Actually,
20,
Sorry, a 20.
T3. Tim.
23. Racking your brain, you were trying to figure out why that wouldn't affect Birkin. And you aren't able to put your finger on it precisely, but you know that you remember reading about a certain type of creature that has some immunity to magics. You're having trouble recalling exactly what that is, but something clicks as far as like there is a type of creature that exists, but you're having a hard time putting your finger on it.
Okay. Alrighty. With that done, I'm going to use our mind link that we still have. Right?
Is that a concentration spell, or that just lasts?
Nope, just lasts for an hour.
Nice.
And share that information, and also tell Kokanee to go fuck it up and cast haste on Kokanee.
Great. Love that.
All right. It is Kokanee's turn.
Kokanee.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill this dragon. Okay.
Yes.
Let's start with 2 attacks. Let's see where that gets us. 26.
Just roll the damage for the first attack.
Yeah, okay.
We love that.
That'll be 13 non-radiant and 13 non-cold and 20 cold.
How do you want to do it?
Yes.
Hell yeah,
oh yeah,
dude.
hell yeah, nice.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm going to, like, with my boots as I pop up, use it as like a couple steps to get up onto its shoulder and then come down with my blade.
Drive the blade down into the center of the creature. You can see the like tear that Callie made has pulled all the way up, that you managed to drive it from the top, and the two tears meet as the creature starts to and its form starts to break apart between the heads. You can see two of the heads kind of peel off in pain as the whole creature just starts to split apart, and you can feel the immense weight start to as it slowly like slides open, as you can see 2 of the heads roll into the golden river as the Gilded Queen is dead.
Yeah, as I turn to Erkin, and I'm going to start shooting at him because he's on the other side of the river, right?
He is, yeah.
Get him.
Yeah, so that was my, so I'm going to take a shot. That'll be a 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Do I need to split up the damage on this guy?
Nope.
Oh.
The first one will be 27 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to take another shot. That'll be a 7 plus 10 is 17, and I'm going to use my Channel Divinity to make that 27.
Okay.
Come here. Come to me, please. Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
Be 28 points of damage. And that's my turn.
Okay. So you see as the bullets ring out, they blast into Erkin with more strength than you. Like, you've hit people with bullets before. This seems to do quite a bit of damage. As you see his form kind of shifts a bit, as you see the dwarven face kind of contorts, as you see white fur kind of pull back. As he kind of stands up, you can see he's quite a bit taller. You see this finely robed, almost tiger-like creature.
I fucking Tim, please, the message that I sent you.
What
oh
the
my god.
fuck?
Oh my fucking god, I'm so happy. I was like, is this motherfucker a Rakshasa? Don't tell me. I was like, don't tell me if it is, but that's the first thing that popped in my head.
It's a fucking Rakshasa.
As you see, like,
absolute fucker.
he kind of like
Oh, fuck.
cricks his neck, as you can see like massive holes in his chest. And you can see he waves his hands as the ground beneath him starts to shift and spin. You see that Letters, you're closest by, you kind of catch this sort of sulfurous smell as he waves his hands as he disappears.
Is that a spell?
You recognize his plane shift.
Oh, I have a counter spell.
Can anyone do a 7th level counterspell?
I'll take a shot at counterspelling that. Fuck that guy. I know it didn't work last time, but I'll try it again.
It's got to be at a certain level, Sean.
Well,
You've seen Nebby cast plane
You
shift
knew that
before.
your 7th level spell didn't affect him.
Wait, the
Oh,
7th
shit.
level spell didn't affect
He's
that?
not a
I thought
regular
that.
Oh, no, you
Oh.
can't counter
but he just
spell
got
and
shot
it's
by
gonna
a
work.
bullet. I am going to use
Oh.
the 3rd level to try.
Okay.
And
try.
I
It
assume
does,
it
the
fizzles.
magic
Yeah,
just
it just doesn't
fizzles
work.
across him.
Yeah, it
Fuck.
doesn't work.
Fuck
Fuck.
that guy.
He
The most
disappears.
compelling enemies are the ones that get away. Fuck.
Should
Are
we
we
take
out
our
of
break?
initiative?
Should we take? I think we
Oh,
should
well,
take our
he's
break.
still
wait a
dead.
second. Wait a
Fuck.
second. Let's deal with this first.
I run to Callie.
I run.
You're still in your.
Am I 60 feet from her?
You're still a shadow.
You
Still
would still
shadow?
be close enough.
My-
Yeah.
My shadow goes to her for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah, from where you were and where she got to.
And your shadow can use up component
Everything.
spells.
I have
Okay,
access to
cool.
everything. My shadow would just kind of look at Kokanee and then drop to my knees. And I'm going to cast Revivify. I'm going to take the diamonds out of Callie's pocket that she has, and I'm going to shove them in her mouth.
Shove them in her mouth, as it has been less than a minute. So Revivify, you can see as her your hands kind of come across, you see the diamonds dissolve into her mouth as breath comes back to Callie.
I need my sending stone.
I reach into her pocket where I know her sending stone is, and I put it in her hand. And I'm guessing at that point also Neppy's shadow form starts to fade too, because it's only a minute.
Yep.
Okay. So Neppy's shadow form just starts to drift back into her body.
Mm-hmm.
And I sit back down, or I kind of lie back down into my body, and then you just hear a and I come back up and I sit up.
Is it when the time is up, you come back, right?
Yep.
Cool.
With the health that the shadow form I now have.
That's a powerful item.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
legendary. Callie, you take out your sending stone.
I'm alive.
Oh, thank God. Hey, I didn't know what to do. I felt so helpless.
I'm okay.
Thank you. That was the longest 10 seconds of my life.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
I don't know what's harder, having the candle or not having it.
Me neither. Do you want to relight it?
I don't know that I can.
No, when I'm home. Do you want to relight it when I'm home?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. We killed a dragon. A 5-headed dragon.
We killed the dragon.
Oh, of course, you couldn't just kill a one-headed dragon. Well, I suppose if anything was going to kill you.
It was actually Letters.
I
Letters killed me.
Is he okay now?
Yeah, he's okay.
Letters is visibly not okay.
Is he alive?
Yeah, no, like
Okay.
physically he's all right, but he's like standing back and he's just watching this and is not okay, but he doesn't want to interrupt.
Did he do it on purpose?
No, same thing as me.
Okay. You should go to him.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. Callie's
Please
gonna
check in regularly.
more regularly.
Just until you get home.
I will. I promise.
I'm going to have a drink.
Have one for me too. Callie's gonna get up and she's gonna walk over to Letters. She's gonna put both hands on his. Stop it. She's gonna put both hands on his face, and she's going to just like touch her forehead to his and bring their heads together. She's gonna be like, "It's okay. I'm here. You're here. It's okay." And she's gonna pump the rest of all of her healing into Letters, all the healing that she has. So that will be.
My camera has frozen.
25 for lay on hands, and for healing hands, that'll be 14.
Letters is just gonna take the hands down and just look at Callie and just I am so sorry. I had no idea that's what that was like. And he's just gonna go for a hug.
He's gonna give him a really
yeah.
hug.
So as you embrace, you hear kind of a cracking sound. As you see
fuck.
One of the pillars, several of the pillars have been damaged, and like as the molten gold has been disrupted, you can see they're starting to kind of shift and keel, and you can see like near the back of the chamber, the chamber is starting to lose structural integrity.
I'm gonna sprout my wings and I'm gonna fly to Yana. I'm gonna pick her up.
That's where we're
Do we
going to
have
take our break.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
folks. Emma here. So, do you experience lore panic? You know, that deep, dark, sinking feeling that your DM or campaign notes are missing and disorganized? That you've forgotten an important plot point and it's going to send your life into a swirling void of angst and regret? Well, if you're like me, then you'll be happy to know that Blackwater is here to help. Yes, you, little lore keeper. We're really proud to announce our partnership with Silverwing Armory. Silverwing Armory is a Canadian company that specializes in gaming goodies, RPG resources, and nerdy necessities to help plan your campaign. My personal favorite are their campaign notebooks. Each of these beautifully designed books is handmade and crafted, showcasing original designs by the creator herself. There's enough that they'll match perfectly with wherever and whenever your game is set. They're also fully customizable, with different types of paper, dotted, lined, or graph, whatever works best for you. Finally, they're system agnostic, so no matter what game you run, from D&D to Call of Cthulhu, your lore is kept safe and organized however you like it. Head on over to their Instagram and website at Silverwing Armory and use our promo code Blackwater for 10% off at checkout. It supports this amazing Canadian business and helps support our stream and the story we keep telling week after week. So you get less of this and more of this. Silverwing Armory, for the lore keeper in all of us. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Hi guys, it's me, Adam, and I'm here to talk to you about the sponsor for tonight's episode, Legendcraft. Legendcraft is a Canadian woodworking company that makes D&D and tabletop gaming tables and accessories. They are a couple of passionate crafters that create items that will instantly become a highlight of any tabletop or RPG player's game night. An absolute favourite of mine is the Mountain King board gaming table. This table is bonkers cool, looking like it is straight out of a Dwarven King's Hall. It's really unlike anything I've ever seen. We feel really good about endorsing this Canadian business that brings so much passion into something we care so deeply about. So head over to their Instagram at legendcraft.ca to have a look at what they're making and let them know that Blackwater sent you. And if any of you fall in love with any of their amazing products, you can go to their website and use the promo code Blackwater for 5% off. It supports a Canadian business and also helps support our stream in this crazy D&D game we love. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of the show.
So
We're back.
all right. So as the chamber is starting to crumble, you have about one round of safe, where you are safe to grab things or search or whatever. Beyond that, it may not be safe to be in that chamber.
We've played this game before.
We have played this game.
Yeah, you're not sure how
Ew.
unsafe exactly yet, but
And just to clarify, we're in a giant treasure hoard, is what I'm hearing.
Sorry, am I hearing treasure roulette?
so we can keep initiative order if you'd like, if that's easier.
Sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or we could re-roll initiative so I can get a better number. No, it's fine. It's fine. We can stick with it.
Or we can you could also set an order, but it's probably just easier if yeah.
Okay.
So Yana, you're at the alcove, so you're kind of right at the edge.
I'm also in Callie's arms. She came to me.
No, did I? I
This would
wouldn't
be
have gotten her yet. This is
yeah.
before. I haven't been able to get you yet.
Okay. Do I know you're coming to get me?
I'm still hugging letters. I think at this point, if we're doing this,
Yeah.
it's like we've
We've heard the rumble.
We've heard the rumble.
Or you're hugging.
Okay. Am I like safe where I am, or is it collapsing too, Tim?
You're in the alcove out, so you're in a relatively safe spot. Yeah, you're in the path. Like you're essentially in the alcove that you came down.
Okay. And Clack is okay. Clack is with me.
Yeah, Clark is with you.
How okay?
What should we? You can see his eyes are like as big as saucers as he's looking at all of this treasure.
I think I'm gonna like look from where I am. If there's anything that I can safely grab from the alcove, I'll grab it. But other than that, I'm barely like moving at this point anyhow.
Make an investigation check. This can also include just grabbing coins. You can try to just grab it.
Do you have like telekinesis or levitation just to levitate a bunch of stuff?
Block off 19 for me.
19. Okay.
Wizard watch.
So you dig around kind of by the nearest pile, and you find two things. You find a like a reddish kind of circular stone. Almost looks like a gemstone, but you can tell it's not fully opaque. It's not a gem. It's something else. And you also find a pipe with a little face on it.
Can I take both?
You can take both.
I take both and I stay in the alcove.
Okay, you kind of tuck back
Who
in.
has the amulet?
Which one?
The Groombar.
Oh, okay. I was wondering that's me.
Yeah. And Yana, you would know that you're in your investigation, you could spot it near the dragon. You could see where it is, kind of on the dragon, but it's.
Okay. I will pass that information on to Kokni as I cast haste on him again because it would have worn off from before.
Okay. Okay. All right. It is now Kokanee turn, I believe.
Yeah, so yeah, I can move a little bit faster now. I'm going to use.
You also have your Air Strider boots.
Yeah. So what is that interaction with difficult terrain?
Well, you could essentially go through the air. So
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is I can just step and run through the air. Cool.
Mhm.
I'm gonna run up 30 feet on sort of like a 45-degree angle. And I'd like to have a look. I'm looking for a couple things. I'm looking for anybody's stuff that I saw get pulled off.
Okay.
I'm looking for the hammer, and I'm looking for anything that looks super cool.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
17 plus 0.
Every time it's in this room.
You see the Yana's amulet.
Yep.
You see Callie's sword and the jade hammer. They're all fairly visible as they're kind of on the outside of the queen. And they're not terribly far away from you. Like they're kind of all within more or less a line back towards the alcove. But just a little off to your right, you do spot something kind of strikes you as a bit odd. You see there is what looks like a wooden key kind of hanging off of like a fairly nicely crafted belt.
No hammer?
No hammer.
Okay, I grabbed that. I run over to the... So how far... Sorry, how far is... I'm now
That's
up.
off to your right. So you wouldn't be able to use all your movement to get... Oh, I guess you have hasted.
I got a lot of movement right
Yeah,
now.
you could get all of those things and get back to the alcove.
I'm going to get all those things, but I'm not going to go back to the alcove.
Okay. So you grab all those things. You're about 20 feet from the alcove because that's where the last thing is.
Sure thing.
Kind of on the Gilded Queen.
That's a fine... Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Nice.
Yeah, my
All
camera's being
right.
fucky.
It's now Letter's turn.
I'm going to cast Fly on myself and Callie.
Okay.
Callie has wings.
I haven't put them out yet, though.
Your wings fucking suck. I mean, I've been trying to be polite about it, but they do.
And you guys are on the other side of the
Oh my god!
of the river.
Len is genuinely perturbed by that comment.
Right? Because Les, you're on the other side of the river.
My wings fucking last longer than your fly, dude.
Yeah, but mine are twice as fast, bruh. And right now, we need that speed. There's no time for you to take a whole action to sprout your wings. We gotta go! I was just gonna say, grab what you can, and I'm gonna let go of the hug and try to get my hammer.
I've got it.
He's got it. You see Kokanee's holding. He's got a fucking mitt full of stuff.
Then yeah, I'll just wizard watch for...
That's some good shit.
Yeah,
Make an
for
investigation
anything
check.
juicy. Particularly any very large diamonds, if we got that. Fuck! Sorry. That's 11.
11.
Man, that sucks.
You're kind of...
Oh, that's some real bad blood
The
now.
shade.
You're just kind of overwhelmed with like just gold. All you can
I'm
do is just like fucking
into my
gold.
pockets.
So make a strength check or
Okay.
athletics.
Well, it's gonna be the same for both.
How strong are your letters?
Stronger than you, technically speaking. That's a 14.
14. You managed to scoop up quite a bit of gold. You managed to scoop up about 1,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
In your
I can
various
live with
parties, you're just fucking loading up. Do you fly towards the alcove? Do you stay in the chamber?
that.
Where do you want to fly to?
Treasure
I
roulette?
feel like I can get to the thing. I am greedy. I'll move when Kokanee moves. I feel confident. I'll stay put.
Okay. All right. It is Finnan's turn.
I'm going to activate my ghostly gaze and I'm just going to start flying around the treasure trying to find the dwarven hammer.
Okay. Make an investigation check at advantage.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's an 18.
18. So with your ghostly gaze, you kind of look around, and because of where you are, you're closer to the throne. You kind
We're
of look
looking for
around.
that hammer.
You see like something kind of strikes you as odd. It's not a terribly large hammer. but it's like you can see this kind of like well-crafted, ornate smith's hammer, kind of tucked near in a pile near the throne, and like it's probably about 15 feet behind you. You also clock another thing, which also kind of strikes you as weird. You see a table, a fairly large table, kind of somewhat buried.
Okay, I am going. How close to the table am I?
It's probably about another 10 feet. Like it's kind of directly to your
cool. So I'm gonna
right,
fly back
on the other side of
grab the hammer.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna fly to the table and be like, "Oh, this is a cool looking table." And I'm gonna put my hand. I'm going to.
It's kind of buried. It's not like it's. You have to move some coins.
I'm gonna move the coins onto the top of the table so that they're all sitting on top of the table, and then I'm going to lay the hammer on top of the table, and I'm going to try to lift either end of the table.
Okay, make a strength check. It's a large table.
Like,
okay.
Are you like catching just one end, or are you trying to like?
I'm trying to like either end it, pull it.
Oh, you just throw your back out.
Just off the ground.
Although I guess you are. I don't know if you're tall enough. It's like a 10-foot long table.
How long is the table?
It's like 10 feet long. It's like
okay, well, he's got a 6'6" wingspan, so.
Yeah, it's just not. Could I like scoop under and try to lift like
you could try to do on either side.
I just want to be holding it.
Okay. Yep.
Mechanics wise, I will say.
Strength check.
Little
21.
21. Yeah, you managed to get your hands like you're kind of on one end and you're able to grab both sides, and you kind of lever it.
Cool. Can I retcon that I put the hammer in my belt? I'm not going to put it on the table. I'm going to put it in my belt, and then with as much treasure that I can have on top of the table and the table lifted on the ground in my hands, I'm going to thunder step to the doorway.
Can you thunder step with an object?
I can thunder step with whatever I'm holding because it's not like it's just a thing that I'm holding. So I'm just going to take everything that's on the table and the table. I'm just going to land next to and the only thing that takes damage is things around me. So it's nothing. Just
if you're near the alcove,
scatters. No. I land in the alcove, but it's where I leave from that takes damage.
Okay, it's kind of like
erupts away from where I'm standing, and then I land in the alcove with the table.
Okay, it's like it's awkward, like it jams into it, and it's like it's now kind of a barrier.
I wouldn't land in the alcove. I would land like in front of the alcove, but not blocking it.
Okay.
It was just like close enough that I'm like someone else can help me carry this thing out.
Okay,
is this the alcove up the slide? Is that where this goes? Okay, copy that.
So you kind of get it there, and you see Yana and Clack kind of back up instinctually as they're
sorry,
right
and then
there.
I'm going to drop the table, and then I'm going to turn, and I'm going to just with the 15 back, 10, 15 forward. That's 30, 10. I have 20 movement speed. I'm going to fly back into the room.
Okay. Yeah, and you see Yana like beautifully carved table, like dwarven table. It's unbelievable.
So cool.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't there a soul trapped in this table from what I've understood?
There's a couple.
It was a long time
At
ago.
least.
Look, it was a long time ago.
Who can say? Who can say?
Who can say?
We really don't know.
All right, it is now Callie's turn.
Okay. Here's what I'm just gonna try and figure this out. The things we know. No one has grabbed Callie's sword, right?
I have Callie's sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have all of the objects that got taken.
And we can communicate telepathically. So, like,
Yes.
we know what we at the table know, we in the real world know.
Yeah.
Okay, so Callie's sword is grabbed, and Yana's...
Yana's necklace
Bottom.
and Letters' hammer.
What about the Wand of Wonder?
He held on to
it.
it. He made a save.
Oh, right,
was-
you
hold on to it.
did.
Yeah, and the only other thing was Matt's Kokanee gun, but he saved, so he kept onto it as well. Yeah.
Also, Clack will make a check at the end of the order.
Yes, buddy.
Loot.
I feel like he gets to make these at
Black knows the
disadvantage,
good
or at,
stuff.
sorry, at advantage because we're in a cave and this is kind of his thing.
Favorite terrain?
Yeah.
Gold pile.
All right, Callie, okay.
Can I make an investigation check
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
with my 1 hit point?
Just like holding in your
So
like
fucking woozy.
intestine.
Oh, fuck.
One leg like fully broken, just dragging it behind you.
Rage looting.
19.
19. Okay. You search through, and you find you kind of are digging around, and you find two like scroll cases that you've seen these before. As you kind of like dig around, you sort of feel them as you pull out two scroll cases.
Okay, she'll put those in her little bag. And can I grab gold and fly back to the alcove?
Yeah, you managed to also scoop up like 300 gold pieces.
Cool. And I'm gonna move to the alcove.
Okay. And Finnan, on the table, you would have been able to amass about probably 800 gold pieces.
Such a dumb move, but it worked, so it's not dumb.
All right, it is Neppy's turn.
Well, you know what I'm looking for? Some relics of Nephthisicat and some relics of Arathis. That's what I'm looking for. That's what we came here for. So that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, investigation check.
Do I have enough time to cast a guidance on myself before I do that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to cast guidance, and I'm going to find
Is it weird that I feel more stressed about looting than actually fighting the dragon? Like,
okay. With my guidance.
What does it say about me?
23.
23. Okay, so with a 23, you are able to kind of push through. You kind of dive into a pile somewhat near the throne as you're kind of pushing through. You do find the statues to Nephthisicat and the statues to Arathis. They're all kind of in the same clump. And you manage to find, along with it, nearby, as you're kind of pushing things out of the way, you kind of catch something, kind of a glint, and you see like a torn kind of like soft velvet bag. As you see the glint inside, it seems like it's a bag of diamonds. Small bag.
And what I'm going to do, as I'm running towards doing this, I'm going to open the bag of holding, and I'm going to drag it across a pile as I'm running. Try and get as much fucking gold in that bag as possible.
Yes.
I want to basically do it. I want to, like, as I'm running, it's just like drag.
The old fucking dragon scoop. That's a classic
Everybody
move.
gets a golem.
And I want it so that that bag is fucking bursting of gold.
There's gotta fit a table
so
in there.
much goddamn gold in there. We gotta fit a table in there, but like, you know.
Okay, we can help.
I don't know if we can fit a table. We just teleport back with the table.
Yes, we can, thanks to my brain.
Okay.
I need someone to do the math for me.
I can math.
I can do it.
A gold piece weighs 0.02 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
A bag of holding can hold 500 pounds, but you do have stuff in it, so I will say you have about 350 pounds.
Free?
Of gold?
Because did you take stuff out of the bag?
We did.
Tim.
The biggest thing I have in here is Magrin's holding the Caraxian Warhammer. Oh, there is a lot of space in this bag.
Okay. So I'll say you have.
There's nothing big in there.
Okay, so 475 pounds.
Free.
Tim, that's 23,750 gold pieces.
Okay, so it takes you. You're not able to get all of that in one scoop, but you're able to scoop. Yeah, like if you spend your entire movement all the way back to the alcove.
Yes, I absolutely do.
You can scoop that much.
100% I do. Yes, I got my relics. I got my gold.
And the
Good to
bag is
go.
full.
And Neppy just puts it on, and I'm ready to go at the alcove. That's
Okay.
it.
Now it is Clack's turn.
Clack, let's see it.
Come on, big
Let's go,
man.
Clark.
Baby.
He's gonna come out with the fucking like the staff of a wish or something bullshit.
He'll come back with a really nice chunk of granite from one of the pillars, and he's like,
It's a nice rock for
awesome.
Yana.
Yeah.
It's 21.
Yes, nice rock.
So you see he dives in.
Hell yeah, brother.
As he starts pushing through, he kind of moves a bunch of gold out of the way, and you can see he starts scooping. He's doing it a little bit differently. You can see he's kind of like looking through, and like his hands are moving so fast as he's plucking almost, as like throwing something into a pouch, and it's hard to tell exactly what it is, but the pouch is filling up quite quickly. And then he also, you can see his hand kind of hit something as he pulls out what looks like another spell scroll.
Oh yeah.
All right. It is now Yana's turn. As you can see, the pillars are starting to break, and chunks of the ceiling are starting to come down.
Okay.
So
myself
if you are
and-
in the chamber, there is a chance debris could hit you.
We've played this game before.
Played this game before.
We've been here before. We risked it all for a chest full of nothing.
Can I just say over the brain?
They were great knives.
Are we going up the stairs or are we standing in a circle? Hands. Are we doing this or are we doing that?
Are we leaving Magram?
We'd
Are
come
the
back.
Are the
Okay,
stairs
let's leave.
stairs? Or are can
Well,
we
let
go
me-
up the alcove? Theoretically.
You can see it looks like they have reset. They are stairs.
Oh, they're
That's great.
stairs.
That's all I needed.
Okay.
There we go. Pertinent information. Sorry, go ahead, Jen.
Okay, then I will not investigate for a lever. It has turned them back to stairs. I will just yeah. Is there? Oh, I can't. Can I see anything else from where I'm standing? Like, can I make another investigation check?
Yeah, if you're just looking with your eyes, make a perception check.
Yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. Okay. It's 14.
14. It's just gold, baby. You can see all different kinds of gold coins and things like that, but it's hard to kind of focus. It's such a wash.
Okay. And if I can tell, like, if I reach in and grab some of the gold, I'm probably gonna get hit by something.
You could maybe scoop some from the alcove. Like, you could quickly scoop some without risking your life.
Okay, then I will. If I know I can do it safely, I will scoop. But if there's any chance of me getting hit, I will stay.
You scoop about.
I scoop.
You manage to kind of scoop up about 200 gold pieces as they're kind of flying through your hands. You quickly.
Great.
That's all you sort of feel comfortable leaving that.
Yep.
Alcove.
That's fine with me.
Kokanee.
Yeah, I'm going to cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
I'm going to run up into the air. And I'm going to see if I can notice, just scanning the room, I want to see if I notice any Saracite.
I was going to do the same thing.
Make an investigation check.
Nice.
Very nice.
16 plus 0 plus 4.
Okay.
Dirty
So
20.
with a 20, you do not see any Saracite.
Okay.
But you do see just beyond that, you're starting to pick out jewels and stuff like that, but none that look like Saracite.
Do I see any diamonds?
With a 20, you do see a few that look like they are diamonds.
Yeah, I run over and start plucking diamonds.
Okay. You managed to grab about 100 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
Okay.
That's right. I have to use those diamonds up.
And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you're still in the chamber.
Math makes sense on that one, yeah. That'll be a natural 20.
Hey,
you just managed to kind of dodge as big boulder kind of falls next to you.
Stealing shit from a
Gold
crumbling
splashes out.
cave is my thing, you know?
All right, Letters, you're up.
it might be your last thing. Letters sees the way things are going, so he's gonna fly back to the alcove, scanning as he can, because he's got a flying speed of 60. He is looking for a football-sized diamond. If he sees little diamonds, he doesn't give a shit. He wants a big one. That's what he's here for. It doesn't have to be necessarily football-sized. He's not an appraiser, but I'll take a tangerine, a grapefruit perhaps, an overswollen pear, perhaps a small melon, whatever you got for me. Come on, baby. No, I'm going to use my Legend Craft dice.
Ooh.
Please don't fuck me up.
Legend Craft dice?
Oh, fuck. What is it? Fairy Dragon.
Fairy Dragon.
Yep.
You know I'm bad with names and proper nouns. Okay. 18, Tim. 19.
Okay.
19. I'm that smart.
19?
I'm that smart. I'm 19 smart.
Okay.
Am I 19 smart? I'm 19 smart.
You look through. You find some diamonds. you don't find any like huge diamonds, but you do find a number of small diamonds, probably about 150 gold pieces worth.
No, I need a tangerine. Fuck.
Or sorry, 100 worth.
Okay.
Okay. Each?
Oh, no,
like 100 gold worth all told.
All told, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take that 100 and I'm gonna land at the alcove and I'm gonna cast reduce on the table. I'm gonna say sick table, let's get it out of here. And I'm gonna cast reduce on that table so it can like fit.
Shrinks down.
Up the thing.
All right.
Awesome.
Finnan, you're up.
I'm going to fly toward the Gilded Lady. While I'm doing this, I'm scanning for any like interesting just like random gold detritus items.
You still have your eyes on.
I still have eyes on, yeah.
It's an advantage.
It's an 18. Fuck.
18. You can see as you like look through, you can see kind of wedged underneath her foot. There looks like there's a piece of armor. It looks like a breastplate.
Okay, I'm going to go down there, scoop that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fly up to her canine on any of the closest mouth. And then I'm going to just make a swiping motion and Eldritch blast it at the root. And I'm going to take a canine of Tiamat,
okay.
A tooth of Tiamat, and then I'm going to start flying back.
I also need Letters and Finnan both to make dexterity saving throws.
18 dexterity.
18? Okay, that's enough.
Oh, yeah, that's like a 20.
Yeah, you're okay. You both managed to kind of dodge out of the way. And you're headed back towards the alcove as well?
Yeah, I'll start flying back to the alcove.
Okay. Callie.
This is why I didn't thunder step back.
Okay, Callie is, see, this is where character comes in. I feel like Callie is looking for something that Jar would like, something that fits well with, like, I don't know, she does spells and she's looking for something Jar related, like something to Jar.
She has how many hit points again, remind me?
No, Cal.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is why I didn't thunder step back, is so I can maybe scoop on the way.
I'm right there.
Make an investigation check.
There are a lot of lifeguards at this table.
Yeah. I'm fine. My friends got me.
We got you.
I'm making an investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
That is a dirty 20.
Oh, very nice.
You find a beautiful necklace that looks to be elven made. You can see it's like interlocking, like they almost look like branches, like tree branches, like beautiful gold tree branches that kind of all interlock. And at the center, there is a small diamond set like on either side. There is like an aquamarine kind of gem on either side. It's beautiful.
Cute. Okay, I'm gonna fly back with that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna scoop on the way back. I'm putting on the necklace.
Okay. And Neppy.
I have to make
dex save from Callie. Yes, please.
I'm gonna whisper to my armor so I can do it at advantage.
Nice.
Nice. Smart.
18. Yeah, that's enough. You're okay. So yeah, you just kind of swoop underneath this like chunk of the ceiling.
Callie is like battered and bruised and bleeding, and she gets back. Who's at the alcove right now?
Myself.
Back.
She's gonna look at Neppy and be like, "I got this for Jar."
Oh, she'll love it.
Callie's also fucking crying and bleeding and just like broken.
Okay, Neppy.
Okay. Who is, like, how far away is the nearest pile of gold?
This game.
There's
How
one.
long can we do this till one of us dies?
There's one near where Clack is.
Okay.
That he was rummaging through. That's like close enough for you to go and get back to the alcove in one turn.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go.
We can't survive Tiamat and then die to some rocks.
No.
I'm just saying.
We
have to
have
lose.
been,
You're right. We can't.
we've been D&D poor
For so long.
2.5
For so
years.
long.
You're
Those
stupid
motherfuckers stole
bag,
all of our
Tim
gold because of a
Carlson.
stupid bag.
I lost 3,000 gold and some priceless relics.
I mean,
Best
to
fucking
be
leave.
fair,
I'm going to
I won
get
3 grand last
stuff
week.
back.
That's fine.
You've also got a return on your investment of 20,000 gold.
You know
so...
what?
It was around
gold goes
23,000, I think.
Yeah,
No, because she lost the 3, so it's the 20 is the difference.
20,750.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
I am going to go to the nearest pile that
Yeah.
Clack was in. And I'm essentially, I could either just scoop or I could look for something, right?
Yeah.
Do we just scoop for the money or do we look for cool things?
Where are you going to put more money? Your bag is full of 500 pounds
That's what
of
a
gold.
skirt's for. You just lift and scoop.
That's why you wear skirts. They're a
100%
utility
that's why you
item.
wear skirt.
Oh, that's so funny.
If you find yourself in a dragon horde and you're not wearing a skirt, you're an idiot.
You
dummy.
You didn't prepare properly.
I
Yeah.
do have my cape.
I'm glad I brought my skirt.
Right? No, I think I've found enough cool shit. I have some spell scrolls. I have my stuff. I got some diamonds. I'm a happy lady. I'm gonna scoop just a giant amount with my skirt,
Okay,
whatever I
fucking
can fucking.
scoop.
And Neppy has a many
Yeah.
layered skirt.
Oh.
It's a big.
I would
skirt.
say you'd be able to scoop about 3,000 gold pieces.
Thank you so much.
Uh,
We'll take it back.
As your robe is kind of like, it's heavy as you kind of like
Something strong. I got it.
go.
Cool.
you gotta make a dex save, don't you?
Yes, you do need to make a dexterity.
You're going to
saving
get fucking smushed.
No, I'm not. No, I am not.
Is she 10 feet from me?
throw. No.
No, she left the alcove to get
Yeah.
gold.
She went-
Also, I need to know, mechanically speaking, do we make the save at the end of our turn, or do we make the save if we're in the chamber at all?
it's if you've
you're
been in the
chamber at
chamber,
the
yeah.
end. Okay, if you've been in the chamber, you make the save. Cool.
Yeah. I just have been
Dexterity
doing
save?
it at the end of your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to do
it's-
mine first then, because I have an idea.
Yeah, dexterity save.
That's a
Yeah.
dirty 20, so fuck all of you.
Yeah.
I got my
Oh,
damn
yeah.
money.
It's just Clack's turn as he kind of looks. He looks over at you, Letters. He goes, I mean,
Get the table. Get
yeah,
the
no,
table.
I'm
Get
gonna-
the
I'm
table
gonna-
out of here.
I feel like
Okay, yeah, you're good at this.
And this is kind of my thing.
Okay, so you see he like dives back in.
Yeah, it's
I
Clack.
love him.
Pushing around. You see he fills up another pouch with something else. He hasn't been grabbing the gold. And he also grabs something else that he kind of pulls out. And it almost looks like it looks somewhat similar to his Wand of Wonder. But it's as if you kind of like bisected it in half and then sort of hollowed it out. So it looks like it fits over top of part of the Wand of Wonder.
Oh, you're joking.
And then he
We're
starts to run back. He's going to make a dexterity saving throw.
We're going to
Baby boy's
ascend.
getting an upgrade.
Is it natural one?
91.
Those are 2. So you see he's like, I got something. As he's like running back, he gets slammed. And he takes 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
And he is
Okay.
pinned. He is
He's
pinned.
pinned.
Yeah, so he is restrained by as the boulder is kind of on top of his leg.
Gotta get him.
How big this boulder?
How big does
It's not huge. It's, I would say, medium size.
And how far away from the alcove is he?
He's not very far. He's like maybe 5 feet. Like he was
Okay.
just out
Yeah.
and then back.
I'm going to yell, I've got him! Everyone stand back!
So we are back at the top of the order.
Oh, boy.
The chamber is crumbling at a much faster rate now. So
We gotta get out.
Yana, you're up first.
Is Kokanee safe yet?
He is still out there.
Okay. I can't break concentration then, otherwise he will not get out.
Oh, yeah, haste.
Haste.
Hmm?
Oh no!
So
I
very
can't
stunned.
do anything to help Clack.
I got clack. I got clack.
I got
in my
clack.
brain.
I got clack.
Seems like
How big that
everyone's
boulder
got
was.
clack.
Yeah, okay.
That's what family's
As long as
for.
everyone's got clack. Yeah, I can't cast a lot. So I'm in the alcove with table.
Yep.
Get the table. Get the
Just
table.
go. Just
Get
go.
this fucking
Yeah,
table out
it's
of
kind
here.
of shrunken.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. I like. You guys got him? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
I
take
got
the
him.
Table.
You start kind of dragging the table. It's still fairly hefty.
It's like 5 foot long.
Yeah, it's
One-
like still
one
Still 5
eighth
feet
the weight.
long.
So you're
It's
like you're
1/8
kind of
the
slowly,
weight.
but you're
Yeah.
you're moving it up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to move it up a little bit
Okay.
slowly.
Moving
You're
house.
Pivot.
Exactly.
If it was a 400-pound table, it'd be 50 pounds, which would be still more than Yana.
Yeah. Yeah. Yana pound for pound is the strongest out of all of you.
She's
Oh,
the
for
mightiest
sure.
here.
She's like an ant.
Uh, all right.
Hey.
Okane.
I have the athletic feat.
Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn by ending up in the alcove, ideally.
Okay.
But before that, I'm going to investigate one more pile of gold.
Yes, let's get it.
Investigation check.
Oh my god.
Do it. Dice. No, don't kiss this one. Kiss the one that gets you out alive.
You could do that.
There's no
Six-
limit to the amount of dice you can kiss, Adam.
14
So
plus 0.
small.
Okay. You kind of dig through. You find another handful of diamonds. You find about 100 gold pieces worth of diamonds. But other than that, it's just kind of gold pieces.
I'm a head out.
All right. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, man. That'll be 17.
That is not enough.
Oh,
So as
no,
you're going,
you
you
dick.
get about halfway. As you're about 20 feet from the alcove. A few boulders kind of come down. You take. Let's see.
Don't go unconscious. He won't go unconscious. I gave you so many hit points back.
You take 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sure.
You're restrained.
Yeah. Do I, because I'm hasted,
Mhm.
do I still have an action left?
Did you roll your dexterity saving throw with advantage?
No.
Because you're hasted, don't you do?
Oh,
Yes, that's
You
advantage.
didn't do
Yeah.
that. You didn't do that.
That is less.
Okay. No, because you would have had to have used your dash to get back to the alcove. You were because you were pretty far out.
So, because I had run back towards the alcove, you had said last round that I was about 20 feet from the mouth of the alcove.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it was action to search.
Action to search.
Oh,
On your way back.
movement to leave.
Yeah.
So I would have had one action left with haste.
Yeah. So you technically would have
Okay.
an action left.
Then I'm going to dimension door out.
Okay.
Nice.
Clever boy. Not his
Nice.
first time stealing.
Not my first time being trapped by a boulder.
Okay. Letters.
I'm gonna cast Stone Shape on the not that big boulder on top of Clack,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna have it go like and become like
Like a little.
spawn legs to stick into the pile and then like shrink up
Yeah.
from on top of him, so it makes
Thank
a little not a cage, but if
Yeah.
anything else
Like a
falls right
safety
there,
gauge.
Yeah.
it'll hit it.
It'll hit
Like
that.
help Yana with the table. And I need this diamond. No, I'm gonna say, Yana, let me give you a hand. And I take up the other side of the table. And I start running up.
All right. Minin.
So you said I found a breastplate, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you find as you kind of look at it, it's carved with the symbol of seer in the center. You can see
Cool.
it's warm to the touch.
Cool. As a respectful person that I am, I'm going to ignore any details about the armor, and I'm going to, inspired by Neppy, drive it along the top of the gold and scoop gold with the breastplate. And then when I am 15 feet away from the alcove and anyone else, I'm going to thunderstep, trying to force gold to fly into the alcove and then land in the alcove.
Okay. So you managed to scoop up probably another 300 gold pieces worth of coins.
Wait, but then when you thunderstep, the momentum's gonna stop, so you're just whoa!
Yeah, it's all gonna spill in the alcove. But the alcove.
I will say everyone in the alcove is also going to take bludgeoning damage from the rain of coins.
Callie's.
I'm on the stairs.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah.
Yana.
And there's a table in front of
Callie, are you right at the bottom, Callie?
Yeah, I'm in the alcove. I'm waiting. I was waiting. It wasn't my turn yet. I was gonna get clack.
So everyone in the alcove except for Yana, because she is up with the table.
And me with the table.
Yeah, it takes
I'm
8
helping her with
points
the
of
table.
bludgeoning damage.
I'm
Callie's
down.
unconscious.
Before I thunderstep, because I know he understands cause and effect, I'm going to use my waxing light to heal Callie because he knows how hurt she is because she just got revived.
I would say this happens after. For a minute,
Yeah,
she's
you
like,
do it
12.
after, because
Yeah,
Adam
so-
understands cause and effect, and he didn't say shit.
No, but I knew it was going to hit her. 21
So
health.
after, you see, like, for a second, she, like, gets pegged with a gold point in her temple, and she just is, like, her whole body starts going.
Just catch
I
her.
just
As you catch her,
bring her
she,
back.
like, her eyes open up again.
Sorry, scoop the gold. I'm going to scoop it all into the breastplate.
As you get it in. I'll have you make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. That is a 21.
Yeah, you're fine. And you are back in the alcove. All right, Callie, would you like to do anything?
Out there, it's just clack.
Yeah, Clack he's fairly close by though. He's only about 5.
And he's in a protective stone dome.
I'm gonna go grab him. I'm gonna dimension door up the stairs.
Okay, so yeah, you run and kind of slide underneath and grab him, and dimension door back. I will say because it's so close, you don't have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Let's go.
Kind of wrap him up. Neppy.
He just looks at everyone carrying a skirt full of gold and a bulging back hole, and he just get up the stairs
This is
now.
the best day ever.
Let's go. And so I'm
So
just like
as you
ushering
all,
everyone.
all right, we can drop out of initiative as you all start to head up. You hear they're like,
One more thing.
mm-hmm.
No.
Yes.
I'm going to use my last 5th level slot to cast Big B's hand.
I was going to mage hand. I mage hand a little tiny scoop right next to it.
Now I will drop concentration, so the table will expand. Sorry, Anna.
She has 5 hit points.
Yeah, she's gonna take some bludgeoning damage.
No, I
It's
It's
a
a
big
cramped
table.
stairwell.
didn't. It'll get lodged in the stair.
She's next.
Yeah,
That's
and
worse.
I'm holding it.
well, if I can
Just
card
let us
ladies
understand
cards,
cause and
You
like-
said it's what you did.
I mean,
I'm right there.
whoopsies.
It's okay. I'm right there.
So Yana, you take 7
Fuck,
points of
anything
bludgeoning
I
damage
fail
as the
at.
table
What?
slams your chest
7.
into the.
I like to think that I'm
Yeah,
standing
down.
right behind Yana, and I catch her, and
Which
I'm
means-
immediately going to cast Cure
You're
Wounds.
not.
I'm
You're
not. No, I'm at
because
the
up
bottom.
stairs.
Yana's at the top, and there's a table between us.
Fuck.
And I'm stunned.
I
Oh my god.
while
Alcove,
mage
right?
handing,
in
while
the
mage
alcove.
handing a much smaller
Okay.
pile of gold, I'm just gonna waxing light Yana as well. Come back up.
Thank you.
Jeez.
How much I get that scoop? It's a big hand. It's a medium creature. That's one
I
big
said
scoop.
don't do it.
I would say that's
25,
with a big
you get
old
25
scoop.
back.
Thank
There
you.
is some debris, but you would get an additional 500 gold pieces.
Is there a
What about my-
diamond the size of a tangerine, Tim?
Why do you want a tangerine diamond?
No, you did not find
It's a
diamond.
Michael Caine reference.
Oh, I see.
Oh my
I see.
god.
What do I get? Like, do I get
500.
1/10? So I get 50 gold with my tiny little scoop.
Yeah, you get 50 gold with your little hand scoop.
All right, we got it. Damn it.
Yeah.
As the chamber seals up behind you as the debris.
We come back
There's
here,
sort
we
of an
unearth it,
eerie-
we set like a whole project up.
It's kind of an eerie silence. It kind of falls over the stairwell. What would you like to do?
I immediately try to high five someone next to me and then drop the armor. I'm like, oh, and then I like put it all
Splash
back,
to the
and I'm like,
ground.
ah. I
Are we
scoop all my
back
gold back up.
in the room? In this
You're still in the
like
stairwell.
We're in
You
the
haven't gone
stairwell.
back.
You know, there's a big table blocking the stairwell
I
now.
will
We should-
pour my hand into my cape, following Neppy's lead, It's not quite a skirt, but I think it'll do the job of becoming a bag. I will drop concentration on the hand, and I will shrink the table so it's no longer blocking our path.
Okay, so you make a little bindle.
Yeah, I'll make a bindle.
I take my shirt off and I'm like offering it to people to carry gold.
You've all
You
packed
were
up
looking
your
for
loose
an
coins.
Immediately, just like
It's pretty hefty though. Like it's gonna take some work to get all of these coins out.
So I'm assuming we get all back up into the Erkin's chambers.
Mm-hmm.
this is why we've been D&D poor. I just want, like, Tim knew this was going to happen, that we would be absolute mindless fiends scooping gold. So he just avoided the situation altogether.
We should.
Oh my god.
There are still golems on the other side of that door.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
Do you want to go back to Wolfrine and then come back here?
Yeah, Letters, how familiar are you with that room that we left Magrin in?
Could you just teleport us to that room?
I mean, not today.
Okay.
My sense is that we should rest here.
We could rest here.
Spooky, can you make a little house for us?
Not today. I didn't.
Dang,
need
I was
it,
gonna.
and
We could go in the
also-
house, and then I could use the amulet to take us to.
I think we should rest here. Get our bearings, and in the morning, when we are at a bigger, stronger capacity, head back through to find Magrin. We will have left her there.
Agreed.
The one thing I'm worried about is that we are currently in Erkin's chambers. He's gone, but he may come back.
You did. Fuck
You
up
did
the
bring
thing on
the
the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Mm.
that is. I did take care of that.
Oh, well.
That's
It was-
what it fucking was.
Well,
All
then,
the signs pointed to it, Tim. Fuck, that's clever.
then we should make camp here, perhaps. I can send a message to Magrin letting her know we're alive. She must have heard the rumbling. Let her know we're alive and that we will be back soon. And did we find the hammer?
Oh yeah, I did, and I pulled it out of my belt.
Oh, good, goodness gracious.
Oh, I think this is it. Not 100% sure, but it was the only hammery object in there.
Yeah, you see it now, kind of in the light, like a beautiful smith's hammer. That like the head is kind of this darkish metal that almost has a reddish tint to it, and you can see the handle is intricately carved, like all the way, kind of spiraling down. What looks like it has the look of wood, like almost like a wood grain, but you can see it's inlaid with some kind of like lighter metal.
So we're gonna spend the rest of the day because it's like vaguely, like couple hours after we last woke up, correct?
Yeah.
So we'll spend the rest of the day and the night here. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Yes.
I imagine we should rest.
I can go through all our ill-gotten gains and see what's what.
Another
yeah.
thing
Sure.
we can do as well, I know we're all carrying a lot of gold, and I managed to scoop up quite a lot in the bag of holding. So something we can do if everyone is game for it, is we can divide this gold equally among us. I think we should keep some aside for party funds as well.
I feel like we keep it in the bag of holding because we won't be able to carry it all.
Yes, of course. But just that this
Yeah.
gold should go to all of us, and divide it equally. And I would like to put some aside for Magrin also.
And Nappy, I just gotta say that was like top tier gold looting scoop skills. Like, well done.
Well, my husband used to be a treasure hunter, so I should probably
Yeah,
pick up
but
the
he
pace,
should be
right?
embarrassed because like you did an exceptionally better job. Like he did a great job, but like if there was an award system, you would definitely win first place of like looting skills. That was
And I think she's been preparing for that her whole life. She talks in her sleep. I think it's that her dream is that, but with diamonds.
Yeah, no,
That's what she.
that
That's
makes
what she spends her
sense.
whole life preparing
Swimming
for.
through an ocean
exactly.
of diamonds with the bag of
exactly.
holding.
Scooping as
Yeah.
many as she can.
Yeah, no, that
Honestly,
makes sense.
it's just to keep you all alive. So
Once in a while we're walking and she's like, oh, this is another place we could fit more diamonds in case I needed to just scoop them.
there are
Yeah.
diamonds hidden all over my room.
I wonder if we tie a bunch of diamonds to my staff and I just kind of send it to its pocket plane, if we could just like hold a bunch there nice and safe, like, because I rarely bring that staff out. Like, it's not
Well-
a common occurrence.
How many coins can Wiggles hold, do you think?
One.
One?
Maybe.
He's got 8 hands.
An undead tarantula?
No fingers.
He doesn't have little hands on his hands.
Why not, Tim?
Wait,
I
she is a
clarified that.
necromancer. Did she necromancy tiny little skeleton hands? The worst spider.
Where did she get those
Too
hands
bad
from?
I don't have the mansion. We could just
Were they
stuff
like-
it all in.
80
Little rat
fingers.
hands.
Well, let's at least I'm gonna
I mean,
go
that's
ahead.
an
Yeah.
idea. I could, if we rest, I could help letters identify some stuff before I sleep, and then tomorrow I could open up the mansion and we could just put everything inside there.
Stays?
It does not
Mechanically
say.
speaking, nothing stays in the
Does it
mansion.
say?
If anything that isn't
Oh.
native to the mansion gets pushed out as soon
It
as
gets
it's
vomited
closed.
out.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Uh,
never mind.
If
Uh,
we're
I'd do
staying
that
here,
anyway.
I'm gonna heal some people.
Yes.
Just in case someone shows up. Who is almost dead?
Callie and
I'm doing
Yana.
alright.
and
Okay, so
me.
we'll do a third level for each of you of Cure Wounds,
Healing for you.
Timothy,
which will be 27 points.
while
of
this is
healing
all
for each of
happening,
you.
I'm doing the thing that I sent
Okay.
you.
And then we'll do a second level for each of you.
I will send you.
What was the first?
27.
Thank you.
1 second. I'm just crafting a giant email to Sean and Jen. all the identified,
Thank you.
all the
God.
identified items,
And that's
Uh,
12 more points of healing for each of you.
and then I will
Hell
send
yeah.
it to you as well.
So that's
M?
Of the
39
Yes.
total.
Letters is just gonna give you the handful of diamonds he found. It's 100 gold pieces, and he says, "I think you're gonna put these to better to use than I will."
In return, she's gonna pass this over the spell scroll she found.
Oh, that's great. Oh, thank you very much.
You
Oh,
will
thank you.
be
Thank you very much.
much more able to figure out what it is, and if it is book learned magic, it is. I can't use it, so for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Guys-
Letters.
Yeah.
She would take his hand. You did well today. I know I was not myself, but you did well today.
Thank you. I think there's room for improvement, but thank. It's different. What back in the pits, I'd have to fight guys I knew. Is either you did it or they killed you. And I always thought, oh yeah, that's me. That's someone making me do something, but it was always me deciding to do what someone told me to do. This is different. This guy needs to die slow. But thank you. We'll see what we can do about that.
Mark my words. Her Grace's eye has shifted towards him. He will not last long. I will make sure of it. Letters, I would, as Nepthisicet's champion, I would like to invite you to pray with me sometime. A formal offer. Whatever that, however you wish it. If you wish for space, it would be my honor to show you that.
I'd be honored. Thank you.
When we get home,
Yeah.
you'll come meet the priestesses at the temple. Come meet, and it will be good.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you
You're
very much.
And she would just tinkle the diamonds. Go back to her.
Let me know if you got a big one, like the size of a large fruit.
And she would pull out the red bag out of the bag of holding. Oh, you mean like these?
Are they like big fruit size, small melon?
Can I reach my hand inside? How big are these diamonds, Tim?
These diamonds are probably there's a couple that are like strawberry size. There's one that's about the size of a
tangerine.
I need one that's worth 1,000 gold pieces. That's what I need. Yeah.
The whole thing is probably about 500 gold pieces worth.
Yeah.
Did we? It has to be like for the spell, because didn't we? Because Revivify, we changed it to be like the value of diamonds up to 300. Is that the same with the spell that you're? Because it's normally just one diamond, right?
It's a diamond worth 1,000 is what I'm looking for.
But have we homebrewed that differently, or am I just
No, so Revivify is diamonds.
Diamonds worth, okay.
Yeah, I think specifically.
There's no diamond in here worth like I don't have a diamond, one diamond worth 1,000 gold pieces, do I? No. Okay.
A diamond.
I just want to let everyone know out of character that I have in Nebby's possession 1,400 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
Wait.
Good.
Holy shit.
And I have 200 more for you right here.
Thank you.
Dang, dude.
In return, I would just give you 100 more. Keep those, just in case.
Okay.
On your person.
Ooh.
So, crazy thing. Just when Finnan did his 6-month hiatus, I talked to Tim and I adjusted his background from noble to folk hero because he was going around showing other people. And one of the things you get with folk hero is tool proficiency. And I just was like, he probably hung out at blacksmiths and he thought it was really good for his arms. It works out your arms really good, gets you really beef.
Yeah.
And so he took proficiency in smith's tools. Now he has expertise because I just attuned to this hammer and it is fucking nuts. I am a very good smith now, apparently.
Can I go?
Oh my god.
Will Megran have to use that? The hammer?
Maybe. I feel very, very heavy, but also, and I just reach out and I shape the stone, and I just cast shape stone, which I can do at will apparently. And I'm like, I'm willing to give it over. I wouldn't mind. Oh no, it's probably. Oh, this is a really sad moment.
Finnan, Tim, has all the rubble fallen?
It has, yes.
You can still immediately see what you're saying.
You can still feel rumbles and things like that.
If you can just keep doing that, we can get what we want from the Horde.
You can't. There's too. There's too much, and it's not all stone. There's also coins and things like that. It doesn't quite.
Then we will collect the coins, Tim.
You can't.
We will move the stones.
I'm not exploiting the game like this.
Okay, we won't turn this into Minecraft.
I'm not doing Skyrim
you have nowhere to
restoration
put
potion
it.
loop.
It's you have nowhere you have nowhere to displace. It's filled in essentially.
I've got something for that, but we'll
Len,
just move on.
what did
We
you...
want to play
Go ahead,
Minecraft,
Len.
Tim.
Go ahead.
Can Callie find a quiet spot?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can kind of. You head to the far side of the chamber.
Sorry, that was me.
She's gonna find the quietest spot she can, and she's gonna set up for prayer. She wants to take a moment with Melora, and she's gonna take off the necklace that she just got with Jar. There's a little diamond in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she's gonna And she's gonna like get on her knees, like set up and everything, like kind of similar to how she's watched Neppy do it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna be like, "Thank you for all the power and strength you've given me, and all the chances of life you've given back, and all. I know you've already given me so many gifts, and I know you were there at." You're with me and Kamea all the time, and thank you for bringing her to me. And I love her more than anything in this world, but there's one other person that I love more than anything in this world, and that's this little elven girl. I'm not always there to protect her, so I'm not sure what I can do with this necklace, but I'd like to give it to her, but I want a little bit of me to be with her as much as I can. It can also, I'm okay with it taking a little bit from me. I know how Neppy, I know you probably, I don't know if this is, you can do this. I know Neppy sometimes like gives some life to us. Can I like put that in here? I just want to protect her when I'm not there. And she's gonna like hold it, and she's gonna like hold it to her heart, and I think she's just gonna
make a religion check at advantage.
Man, be shaken. Okay.
Can I tap my last
One
5th level
second.
spell slot to give her advantage? To just like give some magic to
She already has
moved
advantage.
around? Oh, okay.
That's 19 plus 6.
Okay. So you feel the kind of warmth radiate through you as you feel kind of a soft breeze through your hair. As you kind of look down at the gold. And as you're holding it, you can see almost like small ribbons of green kind of emanate through the gold and kind of weave through. And it's very subtle. There's kind of like if you tilt it in the right light, you can see just these very faint kind of ribbons of green all throughout the gold.
She's gonna like look him up. Thank you. She's gonna put it back in and tuck it in her armor. She's gonna rejoin the group.
I'm gonna sit down at some point and just cast Identify on the belt with the key.
Okay. So you see they are actually two separate, like as you kind of look, you can tell the key just happened to have been hooked on the belt.
Oh.
And as you kind of look at it, you can see that it is made of the same wood as the table. And as you kind of you glance over at the table, you can see there is a large kind of keyhole and almost like a square shaped key. It's oddly shaped, kind of in the center of it. And the belt, you learn is you cast Identify.
Yeah.
A belt of dwarven kind.
All the boys want the belt.
Yeah, Sean, have you looked at that juicy email that Tim just sent us?
Oh yeah, I sent
I'm
the
looking
email.
at it now, but everybody wants a beard.
I want that belt. I want to see Beard Finn, and he can finally have the same beard as me. I was secretly hoping the hammer would be a dwarven thrower so that Finn would grow a beard, but there's a belt as well.
Oh, sorry, Lena, go ahead.
Can Callie walk over to our Letters and Yana together at all? Are they close to each other?
Yeah, you see they're just kind of identifying the different
We're doing a
objects.
little study puddle.
Okay. She's gonna take out the scrolls, but she's gonna hide them behind her back. And she's gonna mix them up. And she's gonna walk up. She's gonna be like, okay, pick a number between 1 and 10.
8.
2.
Okay, Letters was closest. Letters left or right?
Can't go wrong when you go right.
Okay, she's gonna hand him the scroll in the right. I'm not sure which one that one is. So she's gonna hand Yana the scroll in the other hand.
It sounds good.
Oh,
So-
great. Hell
Yana
yeah.
gets blood. The spell Bloodshot, and Letters you get the As You Were spell.
Is that in the
It's all
email?
on the list.
Okay, great.
Letters, you want to trade?
I mean, I feel like we can both put these in our books.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, the way we figured out, if we get a spell in the wild, we can both get it. But
Yeah.
we talked about this. Yeah, I love it. Oh, thanks. It's just what I wanted, Callie.
Neppy, in the corner, sits down and kind of finally lets down the skirt, and just, well, if we are taking some time here, I would be happy to do the division of coin to everyone, if everyone is willing to whatever you're willing to distribute to the community pot. We will put it all together, and I will do the mathematics to figure out how much we will have. And I know that everyone scoops some, and if you wish to keep that for yourself, that is your choice. But whatever you're willing to donate to the community pot, we will distribute equally. I myself will be distributing everything in my skirt and everything in the bag as part of the community pot.
I also realized if we do, like, we can take a rest here, but if we're nervous about taking that, I can now tunnel us around the golem room if we need.
Oh. That might be an option as well.
Yeah, so that's, and I'll put in my 1,200 gold into your pile.
1,500 from me.
300 from Callie.
300 from me.
I don't. Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to tunnel around because the stone is more than 5 feet thick.
Yes.
The stone shape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Or make a small passage through a wall as long as the wall is less than 5 feet thick.
Oh, I was basically just going to cast it over and over again, scooping it one at a time,
Doesn't
creating
work
like
like that.
alcoves. Does it not?
No.
I've never spent any time reading that spell.
Yeah.
We have decided we cannot Minecraft with shaped stone.
You couldn't if you wanted to. Like, the spell doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
What spell does...
Mover is the one that I have that lets me terraform.
Mover. That's the one that
Kokanee,
Caleb uses to create the tunnel.
Kokanee, did you scoop any gold, or was it all items for you?
All items for me.
Wonderful.
Letters, here's your hammer back.
Oh, thank God. Oh.
Callie, would you like your sword back?
Yeah, I would.
Absolutely. I also have a key to this table.
A key to the table?
Yeah, I'm just going to place it on top of the table.
Should we perhaps
Yana, here's
find
your
out
amulet back.
what the table is before we do anything with it?
Yeah, I wouldn't
I know
open
what
it.
the
That's
table
crazy.
is.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, good.
We're going to want to install this in Blackwater Keep. It's rad. Don't put that key in it until we attach it somewhere.
No, the key's on top.
Share with the class. What's the table do?
Oh, okay. 1 second. Here, do you have it at the ready, Yana? Because you want to take the reins here?
I can pull it up, but I also want to know what Clack has.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Yeah, I didn't see it in here, Tim.
Buddy?
I'm also going to
It's not in there because he has not given it to you.
I'm also going to put on the belt of Dwarven Kind.
Would you... Mountain King's table.
Wait, can you attune to it?
The witch. Attuned to what?
The belt of Dwarven Kind.
Yeah, I think it's attunement.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you have a free slot?
I'm just going to drop something else.
Oh, okay.
But resistance to poison and dark vision are pretty excellent for my vulnerable to poison.
Yeah.
Can't see in the dark character.
Gonna get a sick beard.
That's the only part that mattered to me.
I know. I was looking at it. I was like, this doesn't do much for.
So, like, correct me if I'm wrong. Level 15 character portrait of Kokanee with a beard?
It's a beard.
Just putting it out there.
Changes his whole aesthetic.
Oh,
it does.
Yeah, it's almost like wearing goggles, dude. I don't know if that fits your aesthetic. I mean,
What kind of beard is it?
Can I go sit beside Clack wherever Clack is?
Yeah.
Hey Clack,
Yeah.
you were grabbing stuff. I don't want it. I was just wondering what were you grabbing?
Oh, the platinum. There was platinum in there. You guys were all focused on the gold, but I was looking for platinum. It was hard to find, but lucked it out.
Nice.
Yeah. I got quite a bit.
As he kind of holds up his 2 bags.
Good job. It's awesome.
Yeah, and I also got this, and I think it fits on the Wand of Wonder.
You should put it on.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Sniper
Yeah.
Can you just stay close when I put this on?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, she just like put a hand on his shoulder.
As you see, he like affixes this like
Oh my God.
kind of almost like a metal sheath, and it, like as he brings it close, you see it kind of fuse, and you see the wand kind of turns and spins, and it actually extends. You see underneath other like raw like
Staff of one.
kind of rods like peek out, and it becomes like it becomes a 2-handed staff.
Hell yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, Quack.
Clark got that staff of wonder, baby.
That's really cool.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna spend some time with this.
Definitely should. Kelly's just gonna find a spot and call her wife and just talk to her. Just chat.
Some simple chat.
Just chat.
Yana has minor illusioned a small pair of glasses, and she's like, "Ahem, the Mountain King table. This table can be affixed to a castle or a keep once tied to its location. It can only be removed if the foundations of the structure are destroyed. It calls upon the strength of the fabled Mountain King." Oh, I lost it. Once the key is placed on the table opens and its surface becomes a facsimile of the surrounding terrain. The walls of the keep or castle are bolstered by mithril plating, giving the outer walls an AC of 25. You also gain a garrison of 4 ghostly dwarves.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. We have ghost daddies.
Ghost daddies.
It's a thing from NatPod,
Morbid
Sean.
ghost
It's
daddies.
a thing from NatPod. It's a reference. You haven't listened to it. So.
They work for us. We're their daddies. That's how that works.
No, dude, that's dude. They're chill dudes.
Daddies
that
don't
wanna
work
just
for you.
hang out in a hot tub.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
And that's it. There's no one in the table probably besides the ghost dwarves. That's it.
That's it. That's all that's in the table.
That's what I thought.
That's all that's in the table. That's all you experience from the table.
Oh, no.
So,
I mean,
If we have some time before we head down for the night, because I understand this was sort of early in the day, I would love to just take some time and commit some of these scrolls to my spell book, taking the adequate time and gold to do so.
You may do that.
Yep. Speaking of gold, is everyone ready for the math?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Nebby looks up with like there's just like piles. There's very little neat stacks of gold all around her. And it's just like there's piles and piles of it. Well, after doing the math, I'm going to give Magron 1,000 gold pieces. That feels like a very good sum. And if she wishes for more, then we will accommodate that. But barring that, each of you, the party funds will also get a share, so I divided it equally. Clack, you have quite a hoard.
Yeah, no,
yourself.
I'm good. I'm good.
I thought so, but I wanted to offer it to you.
No, thank you.
Each of you, 4,150 gold pieces each.
4,000.
150 gold pieces each.
it goes really well with my recent betting winnings.
You can put mine in the party funds.
Are you sure, darling?
4,000.
All right.
And I'll take a coconut if you don't want it.
Yeah, I'll take his share.
No, it's too late.
if
It's
he's-
already in the party funds. That's where it's going.
I mean, who? What is the party if not us? I mean,
Callie just like takes her money while she's talking to Kamea still. She's just talking to Kamea and then she goes back to the spot where she was, just hanging out.
All right. So here's my thinking, though. Sure, we could all be like 4,500 gold richer, or we pool it all and we give it to Yana, and then we get a fucking golem. Like, what do we want more? 4,000 gold each, or a golem? Because how much does a golem cost?
3,000 gold
A
pieces.
Golem? Like
Golem.
a golem?
Steam golem.
Like a golem?
Would
A
it
a
travel?
golem.
Would
Thank
the
you.
would the golem
Can't
travel with
remember.
us?
Hold on.
I mean,
That's
if
my
it's
plan.
designed as such, I think so.
Wait, could it?
Tim's face.
Yeah, Tim
Tim is shaking his head.
Be too many of you for the
Plane shift spa.
Yeah.
Isn't it like a giant fucking Voltron? Like, or am I thinking of something
It's also
else?
large, yeah.
Wait,
I can't
could
remember. I'm gonna have to go get my folder.
could
think
Yana
it's
design it to
40,000.
just be a fucking Gangnam suit?
No.
Like drops into battle. Boom!
Hey, how big is a steam golem?
Pretty big.
Large.
Large, I think.
How tall is large?
Like
12
8 feet?
about-
feet.
12 to 15 feet. It's probably closer to 15 feet.
You know what? If we're gonna have to punch a god dragon in the face at some point, having
Having
a
a golem.
15-foot tall robot wouldn't hurt.
Wait, is that not? Didn't we just kill the god dragon? Oh no.
No, we killed the remnants of the previous dragon god, and now we're gonna have to kill the next one that killed the thing that we just killed
Tiamat
before it
is
was dead.
that was I'm
Mm.
assuming the a constructed version of Tiamat under Erkin's control, as an homage to Tesk.
The tooth is a tooth, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it was like Tiamat's remains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You keep making this shape. I imagine that a tooth of Tiamat is this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who is that guy? I know Erkin or whatever, but he's not a dwarf, for one.
No.
Does anybody know anything about that guy? Is there anything
He looked
before I
like-
got
Would
here that
I
I need to
have
know?
read
He looked like a
anything
tiger, man.
about?
You can make a history check. Maybe.
Can I give myself guidance to do so?
Mm-hmm.
May I also
I
read
as
it, make a
well.
history check from all my adventure books and stuff?
I'm proficient in history.
So am I.
Yeah, but you don't know anything about the hells. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
no, I don't know shit about hell.
And then you can as well.
'Cause I'll never go there.
It'll be it's
Okay.
15. I was just in the midst of saying it'll be bad.
19 with the guidance plus 7, so 26.
26. With a 26, you like as the creature kind of took form, you did you have read about a type of devil called a Rakshasa that often takes the form of a tiger with reversed hands. And you don't know much about it other than they generally are devils that sometimes operate outside of the hierarchy that generally exists in the hells. They tend to operate on their own, sometimes serving different arch devils and things like that, sometimes kind of scheming in their own right.
I would pass all that information on. And do I know that you have to kill devils in
Yeah.
your home plane? Do I know that?
You would know that just in general about devils and demons.
A problem arises. If we kill Erkin on this plane, he will come back. He will have to reform, take new shape, back in whatever corner of the hell he came from. But he can come back. From what I know of these creatures, they are relentless. And if we are now in his sights, we should be very careful. Also, something that might be helpful is if there is anything in this room that is from the hells. So if we need to go, or something that I could use to plane shift us there if we need to go.
Can I use my
Okay.
Can I use my sense? Is there any way I can use my sense, Tim, to find anything that would see
Devilish.
else?
You don't sense anything. When you
Well,
kind of tap into it.
I will keep it in mind.
I'll have a investigate to see if looking specifically for any sulfurous stuff.
Make an
Tokens.
investigation check.
It could be something small and innocuous. I have this small nautilus shell that will get us to the astral plane.
Would this help? And I'm going to stone shape out a chunk of the glyph that was messed up, but just like a chunk with any amount of painting on it.
He already
Just like
messed it up, didn't he?
Well, no,
Yeah.
but it's it's attached.
Right.
That's what's Finn
paint.
thinking. It once was a thing, so I prefer it to you. I don't. It might help. I don't know.
I'll hold on to it. I'm not
Yeah.
going to put it in the bag of holding. It is not good to put
Yeah,
extraplanar
probably not.
objects.
And
in
also
bag of holding.
that bag looks like it's about to explode.
Oh yes. Well, it's much lighter now, but I'm going to keep. Well, we'd keep whatever coinage that people would want kept in the bag of holding. But the money value is what you all have now.
You also notice in your division of coins, you notice a number of them have the symbol of a dragon on them.
Are they pyrite?
No, they seem to be gold.
There
You
you
get
go.
Clack to check. He goes, no, it's gold.
He's making his own currency.
Oh boy.
Wait, does the dragon have one head or 5?
Just one.
Do you think that this, and Yana points at the statues, do you think this maybe wasn't a cult ascending, but maybe that this is all the people Urkin's been?
That could very well be the case,
And
yeah.
these are his trophies.
Well thought, Yana. Well thought.
Which means the person that Callie saw at the Gods Brawl, that was Urkin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was she in the Grods Brawl?
She wasn't in
Yeah.
it. She was with
No.
In it.
Oh, okay.
I think it was Neppy who saw her.
Yeah.
in the Pantheon.
Yeah.
I've been working on something. It's taken me a while. It might help, but I'm still not there yet. And an important question, Tim: do we level up?
You do not.
Dang!
We killed
a
undead
god!
Tiamat.
Come
I know,
on.
but you leveled up very recently, so you do not level up.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We've leveled up
You're not
3
quite there
times
yet.
since
You're
we've
getting
been on
into those
stream.
upper levels. It takes more
Yeah,
than just
no, I
one
feel
person
that.
dying.
Hey, ouch.
More than one god. Okay.
26 to search the room for anything
Yeah,
devilish.
you don't find anything in particularly that would stand out to you as sort of devilish. You find there is some simple jewelry in the kind of tucked in the chest of drawers, along with the robes and the pipe that was there.
A small framed picture of his Rakshasa girlfriend.
It's just a bone devil.
Neppy's seen
It's just
one
like
of
a
those.
disturbingly alluring pose.
Horrifying. But yeah, nothing that strikes you as a conduit or a tuning fork.
Okay. So the devil, formerly known as Urkin, we're guessing that
yes.
the Rakashish, we are supposing that he has been all of these people, meaning that high priest of which god was it?
It was just a priestess of Avandra, right?
Priestess of Avandra is working for it. I feel like we should make some sort of copy of the visages of all these people, or just take the heads.
I've got it, and I just create silent image of the same people.
Will you be able to remember that?
Yeah, that's my whole thing.
Okay, cool. I think
No, go ahead, Letters.
Just once we, get the thing fixed up, we should go talk to those priests at Avandra. Yeah, that's my 2 cents.
I think a man needs to know when we get home.
When we
If
get
they are working on a level of currency and coin, this could get political. This could get seeking to disrupt the flow of society in Wolfreen. This is much bigger than simply coin in the ground.
We shouldn't distribute any of that gold with the dragon head on it until we have a good think about it.
I think that's only just going to give Task more power.
Could be.
Mm-hmm. Good point.
But for now, I'm going to go to sleep.
We should rest. We should take watch in shifts.
I'll take the first watch.
I'll
All right.
watch with Letters.
So, as you all head down for your rest, that is where we're going to end it tonight. And we'll pick back up.
Holy shit.
Watch.
Thank you so much to everyone who has stuck around with us. I know it's so late and we went a long one, but this is great.
Also, sorry about the few technical difficulties that apparently only I experienced.
We love you folks in our community so much, and we're so grateful for you coming to sit at our table with us and spend time with us and share in this beautiful, beautiful story as much and love it as much as we do. And since we are truly fighting something from hell now, I feel like, oh no, that was a demon. This is a devil. But I feel like the goat salute still applies here.
Goat salute applies forever.
Forever. Okay. You guys.
And then do it.